Oh wait, I mean
All right, it's your live,
we
Mimi.
good.
You,
No, I told you it was lagging on the TV,
yeah,
so
that's why I went and opened up the.
a player wouldn't show. I'm not showing them live from my Facebook.
Are you on your main one or?
My main one.
Okay, I'm looking now. Hold on.
Hold on, y'all.
Your mic on one. Oh, you gray?
Am I
Okay.
on?
Yeah.
I'm used to, I'm used to having headphones. All right, I hear me now.
Testicles. There we go.
Don't nobody.
Want to see my testicles?
I
Bear with
hope.
us, folks.
Hope not.
I don't know. Maybe after yesterday, they might want to. I'm the pie guy turned love guru, bro.
That's right. Has lost access. I gotta log in again.
Yeah, but you should already be logged in because you logged in.
Right, I thought so.
Yeah, you logged.
Sorry, y'all. We trying to make sure that we going live in all the spots that we supposed to be going. I just noticed one was missing.
A key one at that.
Well, since I was suspended during this time and we weren't recording, I want to say a late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
Get reconnected now. Yeah, we back, baby. Mozilla, baby. All right, we in. We in. Quick.
I gotta get a lot of things on t-shirts.
That's it. Next time I get paid,
All right, we good to go. I can
I'm
see
just
it.
buying. I'm just gonna go ahead and just buy
I can see it now. I can see it now.
the printer.
All right. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the very first episode of. Oh, so you didn't want it? I had gave it to you.
No, you was making a big deal about it, so I won't eat your chicken.
Good.
Just gonna order my own.
Good.
You could have just said no.
Chicken.
It
Hey,
was
what?
actually an extra piece, which was funny. That's why I didn't mind giving it to you. But now, because I'm really hungry, I'm gonna eat it. All right, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the very first episode of Hoecially Awkward for 2022. Again, I was suspended and we haven't been recording, so want to wish everybody a late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. If this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I am your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty. I am joined by my co-host. We got the narcissist pod god Juan in the building and Mr. Tone Deaf, both of the Deaf Fresh Show. I want y'all to make sure that y'all check out the Deaf Fresh Show on Saturdays. They've been actually just kicked off again yesterday, and they got some real interesting topics that you're not really used to on a Deaf Fresh Show.
It's the What Is Love tour.
Yeah, the What Is Love tour, and they actually I couldn't get into it yesterday because I was cooking and doing all kind of shit, and my kids was getting on my fucking nerves. So I'm gonna have to go back and replay the live, but
You know what?
sound like some good shit from
We were
everything that I got.
excited for the episode with you going to be on it.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm
Got a lot of
excited.
stuff
It's
to talk
because
about.
you haven't been back in a while. It's not that you haven't been
I don't be
invited.
getting invited because I was replaced.
First of all, she was not replaced.
Whatever.
But she's a hard working woman on the weekends.
Bro, they really. I'm
They
a
really
hard working woman all the time, nigga. Bro, I asked for extra gravy and shit, right?
I was gonna say, where's the
My ex
gravy?
Fu Young about dry as a motherfucking dog. Like,
Like egg
wow.
foo, yuck.
Yeah, this egg Fu Young dried in my pussy when I read them niggas' Facebook stats.
Oh my.
You niggas know who I'm talking about.
Oh
May
my.
love find you motherfuckers in 2022 because I'm sick of y'all shit.
And we're off.
Hey man, so how the new year treating y'all so far? I'm gonna
It
be
is.
crunching like a motherfucker on this
I
chicken.
I start my new position tomorrow.
You know what? I do. I actually want to give a shout out to all of my brothers, man. Like right before the new year hit. Like everybody was getting promotions and new jobs and shit. Yes, Rita, the bitter crew. Oh, I forgot you didn't give me the laptop back. My
Oh,
bad.
sorry.
The bitter crew. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Talking about those men who hate women, but there's no reason why they hate women, but they
Yeah.
just hate them anyway.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I don't hate women.
you don't. Look, that's why we have the What Is Love tour.
I love women.
You do. You do.
Some
You do. But a lot of niggas hate women. They just love pussy. If we didn't have pussy and they couldn't fuck us, they would absolutely burn us alive at the stake. That's how niggas act on Facebook, bro.
They do be wilding, fam. That's why I can't wait for next week's episode.
And that's the thing. And it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your jokes, you got whatever. But some niggas, you can really tell, like, bro, it's so much hurt behind them posts
It
because
be
y'all
it,
too consistent. Y'all way too fucking consistent. Way too consistent.
yeah, because I started seeing the Rose Can't Shovel Snow for You post started popping up again.
Right. I'm like, well, you know what, bitch? The roads don't got to shovel snow because when I'm done using that motherfucker, I got enough pep in my step to do it myself. Fuck you.
He's out there.
I don't
happy.
have an attitude. I'm feeling pretty good. I'd be out there shoveling, whistling after using that motherfucker. Well, after my nap, because that motherfucker put you right to sleep.
I was like, you sure you gonna do it right away?
Yeah, maybe not right away, but when I wake up, I'm gonna be refreshed as a motherfucker and we go get right to it. Well, um, so we were supposed to record.
You're
What?
wild.
What?
You're wild.
We were supposed to record. And I don't know, something just was like, and you know, like after Christmas, I was like, never mind. You know, I'm gonna hold off right after the holiday, whatever. Like I wasn't even doing shit. It wasn't even that I didn't feel like recording. Something just was like, don't record. And then a couple days later, this nigga was like, you know, I tested positive on the home test for the Omarion. And I feel like that was karma because he didn't tip our waitress.
Fuck you and her.
What if you got it from her for real though?
No, I mean, I was closest to her, so she would have gave it to me. I'm saying I think him getting it was karma because he didn't tip our waitress. Like, bro, it was Christmas time and she was really, really good. And dog just really did not tip her. So I feel like
Because he didn't have cash. But
I
that's a lame ass excuse, bro.
very because I actually, like I said, like I hate odd charges. So if
Yeah,
my
you
shit
round it up to an
is
even number.
yeah,
I do that
I
too.
have to. Like, cause I don't know. It just I don't know why it bugs me. Yeah, read it every day. Like they don't take a day off. They don't take a day off. Like, bro, you can't take one day
Can you make the screen bigger?
to just
Oh, my
post
bad.
all about sports, some recipes or something. Like, damn, you ain't got no memories of your granny to post, motherfucker.
Yo, a nigga giving out recipes.
They ain't gonna post
It's
recipe.
wild.
No, they
man.
not gonna. You gotta remember, they're not gonna post a recipe because these are the same niggas who was complaining about buying their son a kitchen set. So they don't know what to do in the
You know,
kitchen.
these niggas know recipes for heartbreak because that should be fucking
They
ridiculous.
know recipe for the clap. That's what they know
You know, I was having a conversation with somebody, right?
about the clap.
Yeah. So, no, so this was a conversation because, you know, I obviously, you know, I sell sex toys, lingerie, and everything. Speaking of which, if Max is out there listening, he hasn't commented yet, but I did tag him because he wasn't aware that there were so many sex toys for guys. So I got a whole box
A whole box.
of sex toys for the fellas. So I can show y'all, like, y'all got options too. Y'all don't gotta hate on the bros all the time. But yeah, we were having a conversation and you know, like I don't sell like condoms and shit on the website. And I'm like, I was telling my cousin, I'm like, dude, I'm like, there's no point. I said, niggas don't use them. I'm like, niggas completely ignore the fact that STDs exist. They only care about getting chicks pregnant. If she is on birth control, they automatically be like raw dog.
That's because they're like me and Juan was talking about the other day. Men do shit because there's a woman that let him. There is a woman that they slept with that didn't care about the STD either. She only cared about getting pregnant by this nigga.
But it's just the fact that it's all like it's a one or the like condoms have multiple
Multiple purposes.
functions.
I know.
But it's like the moment they find out that you on birth control, it's like,
Somehow it's not there.
hey, I'm finna like, bro, you don't know what's going on. Now, me, I obviously like everybody knows what's up with me up front. And it's been God knows how long since I've even had an outbreak. So I don't deal with that anyway. But
It's gone.
you damn near feel like it. I mean, I don't want to speak the motherfucker up, but I'm just saying, like, that's not something that I deal with. But even so, it's like I am a sex worker. You know what I'm saying? With me doing OnlyFans, like we're tested constantly.
You have to be.
Like I ended the new year with my fucking test results, and I haven't been able to I ain't been able to tap no ass. I'm kind of anxious to get back to work. Everybody had fucking COVID, man.
Tell us that I ain't tapping no ass.
Right,
Bro.
that's what made me laugh.
Stop talking to us right now, fam.
Do you be good gaming them? Like you just slap on
Nah.
their ass like good game? Like I feel like that's something your ignorant ass would do.
Actually, I tap it on my face.
You know what?
Y'all asked.
I walked into that
You
one.
did. You asked.
You know,
Rita says vibrating cock rings are amazing. LOL. I'm just saying that role should be your partner in crime because baby, exactly. So we definitely go get into that.
the only reason
Get into it, yeah.
I'm coming back next week is because we going to see Scream. Other than that, I don't. Why are we here? You tapping ass, you tapping on your face. I believe you pegging niggas too.
Okay, so
Oh,
right. No,
right.
no,
See?
no.
That's all.
No.
What kind of life are you living?
I haven't pegged
Her
anybody,
best
but
life, apparently.
I haven't pegged anybody. But I think that if I wanted to take that jump off the porch, that I would have. I think I have two candidates.
I think he would let you.
Not him.
I think he would.
It's not even him.
I think he would.
He
Though.
probably would.
I think he would.
He
Ask
probably. I don't know. Like,
Ask him.
no. I'm just saying. Like the entire time I've known him, he's always been very adamant. Like, look, babe, we can do whatever. Just don't put nothing in my ass. That's literally been his only limit. But it's me, so I think that if I do it, like he ain't going. I don't know.
Ask him.
But no, but I do
Next
think that I would
you-
have two
Next
candidates.
time you enjoying
for
your
pegging.
time with a bunless sausage, just give him a reach around and see how he reacts.
Well, I put like the most that I do with my fingers is like I put pressure on his gooch while I'm giving him head and like
Right.
massaging his balls with the other
So
one.
you
And
milk
that
him,
nigga, remember that scene on Scary Movie when he finally tapped
and he
and
just-
yeah, I feel like it was like a fountain. Oh no, what was that? Ocean's 11 at the end after they got the money and everybody was just watching the fountain go and shit. I
No,
felt
that
like that's how
happened
it was.
when Dog finally got something from Sydney in Scary
No.
Movie.
I know that, but I'm talking about like just at the end when everybody was just watching the fountain and shit. But yeah, I do feel like if I ever got with this one guy that would be something that he would allow because he's sexually I can tell like he's very submissive and we know that like even though I'm a switch, I'm primarily dominant.
You're a dominant in life, period. Though.
That's why I don't like to have to be submissive in the bedroom all the time.
It usually goes that way. Dominant women prefer to be submissive.
Yeah. So I mean, like I have a healthy balance though. Like I said, I'm a switch. Like I can turn it on and off. Like in the middle,
You be halfway through. It's like, you know what, nigga, you ain't taking charge. I got this.
right? And then there's depending on who it is too. Like, cause there are some people that I can have sex with and it's sub like all the way because of the energy that they have. But
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can. Cause I don't know what I'm supposed to say while pegging them.
You just
Like,
repeat Wesley Pipe phrases.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, is it
Yo,
like
you gotta relax, bro. Because if there in the world is a nigga getting pegged while a bitch is repeating Wesley Pipes line,
if you in this moment, fam, go all out.
nah, bro, never.
This is
No.
This is her moment of having a dick.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
You do what you would do if you had a dick.
because it's okay. When I'm having sex, I don't like to be vocal. I have to force myself to because the fans like that. They like women to be vocal. So I've had to train myself
To talk.
to be vocal.
Right.
I don't like it because I don't like my voice. You would think it would be different because I come in here every week. But I don't know.
This is a different space.
I just feel
This
like
is a safe space.
Yeah,
Who knows what goes on in those spaces with you?
I just feel like the pitch in my voice is different when I'm fucking and I don't like it. So it's not, I don't know, it's not arousing to me. Niggas like it, but I don't. I don't
Go ahead and adjust the bass and treble in your audio for your
know.
editing.
Tommy said, why can't we see Tom as he in witness protection? He said me, but he meant you.
Oh, because where I normally sit at is she's gonna have a display
Yeah.
going on.
It ain't now though. You can move out the way later.
No, this
But
mic is already over here.
yeah. But I wouldn't know what to say about pegging a nigga. Because it's like, what is pegging etiquette?
That's really a good question.
It is.
That's what.
Like what is pegging etiquette? Like, is it like, okay, I'm allowing you to do this because, and like I said, I don't judge because I know that men are stimulated, and they ain't like that's where their G spot is. I don't judge that. Like, oh man, you gay. If he's not getting beat down by another hairy nigga with balls, it's not gay. But it's like,
I think that
is he okay with it as long as it's like silent, so he doesn't feel a certain type of way, or does he need to hear my voice because he wants to hear a feminine voice while it's happening?
Yo,
Like, are there certain things it's like, all right, you back there, but don't get too carried away like I'm, some punk ass nigga. Like, watch what you say. Like, I can't talk to him like Wesley like I want to know the etiquette.
yo, I feel like once you allow your girl to put anything in your ass, you telling her to watch what you say is probably the least of your worries.
I don't know, man. You got some hardcore thugs.
Tommy tell me like I'm Diddy. Take that.
Duh. Like,
Yo, so
just imagine your girl is plastic balls deep.
I like
in
girls,
you.
but I got a question. So, like, if you back there pegging him, do you give him the slow love strokes, or do you go balls deep?
Right. Like, is it like a revenge fuck? Like, yeah, remember that time? Like, that's what I'm saying. What is the etiquette? I mean, obviously everybody's different. Some you would have to ask him,
How
but
do you react when he says faster?
or like, is it or like
I feel like you can't come back after this.
It's between you and the woman you love, though. So shouldn't nobody know how this moment is going?
right?
It's between y'all.
But then here's another question that I have. Like, is it limited? Like, okay, I can do it, but do I gotta hold my hands like this while I do it? Because you don't want my hands on your waist. Like, I can't spread your ass cheeks. Like, what is the
If
pegging
you
etiquette?
pegging a nigga and you make him put the arch in his back.
What the fuck sound is that, Tommy? What is this?
Yo, just I never want to experience this, but this shit is hilarious to me.
I'm serious. Like, I'm pegging my nigga. Like, am I like this? Or like, am I supposed to grip it? Like, do I push down on it? Like, I don't understand. Like, how would I peg my nigga?
Is she supposed to put on Timberlands while this is going
You
on?
know, I thought that it was Street Fighter, but I didn't want to make a fool of myself and guess.
Yo, I'm not sober enough for shit like this. But like, okay, since we are,
I think if I peg a nigga, I would have to have like ear pods in.
Just gonna peg to the
you gonna put both of them in.
What's your playlist?
Or it's like, oh, okay. So here's another question: like the strap that I use, does it have to be like a regular one? Because you don't want to feel ball slapping your balls, because then that makes you feel gay. So I can't use like, because we got them with balls and without. Like, there are so many questions. Many questions.
Do you flip him over?
Or like, can I like
does I want it from the front now.
So you want him feet to Jesus?
I don't know. Whatever he's into, I guess.
If you flip him over, is it feet to Jesus?
Yeah, that's definitely heels to Jesus.
Does he hold his own leg? I don't.
See, there's so many questions.
There's so many questions.
I mean, niggas will hold their own shit, because like if you are on Twitter, you'll see niggas holding their own legs up to get their ass ate all the time. They booty kind of hang over the chair or whatever they sitting on, and then the chick like she just gay.
So you gotta squat to be it, because if he's hanging over the chair.
No, she's not squatting. She's like on her knees.
No, I'm talking about we still in the pegging part. Like you gotta get in.
You slow stroke him and give him a hand job at the same time.
I mean, I would because it's like
It's only right at this
because
point.
like
I
ain't
feel like
like
that's only fair.
because we
Yeah.
know how that like I said, that's where their spot is. So if I'm hitting that spot, I obviously want him to have an ultimate climax. So if I'm definitely gonna give him the
Right. So
reach around.
if he gonna agree to this, at least make it be something that he
If
can
your
remember.
chick fucks you with the strap on and jacks you off at the same time, when you come, you her bitch. Like, there's no way around it. Like,
I
yeah.
mean, they my bitch regardless. So it don't matter whether
At
I
that,
peg him or not. He
you
my
made it
bitch
to that.
regardless.
You've agreed to this at this point in time, fam. Y'all for life.
I feel like you
Y'all
can.
for life at
I
that
feel
point.
like you can never raise your voice at your girl.
No, you
like
can
that.
Tommy
still
said
raise your
this too
voice.
much, and he agree with Juan. He needs to be high to fully laugh at this because he feel violated listening. Why do you feel violated? This is a healthy
It's a
conversation.
healthy cut.
I mean,
We throwing the jokes regardless.
it's a healthy because the older I get, I feel like shit evolves. Like what you thought was disgusting as like a 20-year-old, when you hit 30 and up, you realize, oh, people into this shit.
Right? Like even
Like
if
this is
like
what you
even if
really
it's
fuck
not
with.
for me,
Right.
I
People like shit like
people
You
that.
like
feel
what they like. It
They
is
like
what
they
it
like.
is.
We don't judge you.
Now, I'm not judging, but I do think some shit is funny just
Yeah.
because of the situations
Right.
you will find yourself in. This is a compromising position.
Right.
Right.
You got a dick in your ass and your bitch gripping your neck. It just
It
sounds
just sounds funny.
funny.
When you
And
openly
it's crazy
explain
because
it.
it's
It's
like
hilarious.
because I'm obviously very short. I'm 5'3".
That's a fact.
So it's like,
You
Fam,
got to stand on a chair or like you
fam, if
got.
but
you
that's what
peg,
I'm saying.
if you
Like,
pegging niggas 6'2", fam, do you stand on your tippy toes and go up with it?
but that's what I'm saying.
Or
Like, there
does
are
he
so many
bend over and
things.
you kneel off the bed?
Or like, do I
Like,
put my foot on the bed on a nigga? But again, there comes the thing. Like, don't grab my waist, bitch.
Do
Like,
you
I
do you
don't know.
do you have to do it in heels at this point in time?
See, my calves ain't. Man, after I broke my toe and stopped wearing heels like that, I don't think my shit can handle it.
catch Charlie horse.
Whew, with the quickness.
What if he wants to get on top?
With the quickness. But yeah, it's
I
like
think at this point now we are in
now.
uncharted territories. He
Now.
is trying to tell you something.
While I won't, like a never say never, I won't say it because who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like I've done so much shit sexually that I don't want to hit a ceiling and I'm kind of close to it. There are only certain things that are absolute, like just no, 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 no. And that's like scat playing shit. Like I'm not playing in no doo doo, bro.
It must be doo doo.
I don't give a fuck what waterproof sheet you got. I'm not shitting on you and finna smear it
Waterproof.
and just no.
Well, how's waterproof? She's gonna save doo doo.
With the way Mimi eat, I would hope no nigga is asking
No, I'm
her to
saying
tell
because
that.
it's like it's easy to wipe down and clean. It's not like getting in the fibers.
Oh, so they gonna leave a stain.
In the fibers.
I went down a rabbit hole on Pornhub and motherfuckers pay women to piss and they watch. Not pissing on them, just pissing in general. I didn't get it. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
have different
Yeah.
tastes.
That's now Tommy, that's one thing that I don't understand about women that post squirting videos when we can clearly see that they're pissing because people pay for piss and they actually pay more because it's more taboo. So instead of lying and telling everybody that you are squirting when this shit clearly looks like fucking lemonade, just say that it's a pissing video. You will probably get way more followers and people trying to put money in your pockets because they're into that kind of stuff. I don't get why people lie.
People have unique kinks.
Like you go on my shit, it looks like a fucking like a waterfall. It's just normal. But you go on other people's shit and you be like, oh, like one of the guys posted a video of him fucking a chick and he was like, yeah, she's squirting all over my dick. And everybody in the comments was like, bro, if that's what make you feel better, because she's definitely pissing. Like she
Drip, drip, drip.
like when is the last time she drank some water? That's how dark it was.
Damn. Like that one video where old girl was coming and it looked like Hennessy.
Yeah. I'm like, look, bro, I don't know what's going on, but I'm
Your
gonna need
pH is not
her to make
balanced.
an appointment with her primary care physician and get her kidneys checked. Her shit was that dark.
Damn. Yeah, one of them kidneys shutting down.
Rita said exactly, yellow ass squirt. Yeah, that shit was.
That
And I'm
was-
like,
that was
and,
discharge.
bro, as dark as it was, it had to smell pissy. It had to. So I know you knew the difference. So I don't know why the fuck you thought that we wasn't gonna notice.
You might as well.
Because the
go ahead and
camera
put-
was like right there. Like he didn't try to like transition it and like make it smooth with a black and white, so we
That
couldn't
was like
tell nothing. Like,
you got to
no,
black and white that, bro.
Is this honey mustard?
no, that bitch just mots apple juice all over the place.
That's that. Don't ruin apple juice, fam.
Just
Don't
piss in the
don't do
bed.
that.
How can I ruin apple juice?
Don't
Piss in the
just
bed.
don't do that.
You got to clean that up, bro. You got to clean her pissy ass up.
Yeah. So if there is anybody
No, because that's not what I want to see.
that is willing to talk about
Being
their
fucked.
pagan experience, please, please, please
Inbox
reach out
me
to me.
privately.
No, like seriously, like please reach out to me because I want to know. And again, this is not coming from a judgmental place because this is me.
We don't judge here.
There are so many questions because, like I said, going back to it, like I'm short. Like did he lay on his stomach and I like get on it? Like there's so many different things that I don't know.
You rabbit fucked him.
Hey, low key, I think if I pegged a nigga, like I'd be cold, like with my positions and shit, like the shit that I do.
You should. You fucking watch videos and make them all day that you
You
understand what
gonna-
angles work.
You gonna hit it from the side, make him put his leg up.
Man, I got like this genie position in my head. Like I can't really describe it, and I haven't seen it in porn yet.
With the
Genie,
leg cross.
It's like,
a
yeah,
genie
wild.
position.
yeah, it's like it's a
Right.
genie position. Like it's real.
Wow.
I can't.
I bet you it's in the Kama Sutra too.
If I listen, if I can describe it enough to get a nigga to put me in that position, like to pull it off, then I don't know. I might start
Talk to
away.
him. See if he can do it.
But yeah,
You know he's in the new shit.
he is. But he's so fucking buff. His legs are really really big. It's hard to
So if you pegged him, that's like holding up a tree trunk.
even reverse cowgirl with him be a challenge sometimes because his thighs is so fucking big. He like a goddamn wrestler. That's honestly that is one of my preferences with like skinny dudes. Like
a wrestler.
trying to straddle a fat nigga was hard. Straddling a skinny nigga, like you just fit right over him like a car cover and just go to work. Was that a fart or was that the chair?
Chair.
I was real concerned because that would have sounded so wet. Because I put it yesterday and Ree was so mad. It didn't hit me for because I was laying down and I was under the cover. But she was like, "Oh my God, that is rancid." And I'm like, huh? I'm like, I didn't think she heard it. But then I had to move like and shit, and like the cover came, like that little wave that the cover do. And it was like 1:30 in the morning. I remember because
Stop talking to
I
me.
jumped up and I was like, oh shit, power. Cause I remember to return tonight.
Yeah.
And I sat up right into it. And when I tell you, like, I ain't never ever coughed like that. Nigga, I had COVID and didn't cough like that. But when I sat up into that fart, like I coughed for like 3 minutes.
And niggas is inboxing her to do scat play.
Please don't. I will not do
Your
it.
diet is so fucked up.
I don't even know how she
I
alive.
will
sometimes.
not.
But you know what? I didn't realize until I started working in the meat department that cold temperatures amplify poots.
Really?
Yes.
I don't
I-
be cold. I don't like being cold, so I
used-
never knew.
I
I used to just use them to warm me up, like
How
because
did
my
we get
coat
here?
long, and I would like try to trap it in there.
Because she just said that she pooted.
Yeah, we just went from pegging to cold poots.
Not like for
It's
real.
still an asshole, bro.
I was in the like so there's the meat room where we cut the stuff. Then there's
Every time you say
cooler
meat room, I get excited. I just want to put.
pause.
I don't got to pause.
I do. But anyway, so I'm standing there, wrapping the product and stomach bubbling, and I let a quick couple pow 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 out real quick. I was like, okay, it's cold back here. Should have just died
Ain't that crazy? I call those the rapid fires.
I smelled that and I was like, yikes!
Yeah, because it ain't got nowhere to go, bro. Ain't no warm air for it to travel.
That just smelled like I should have went to the bathroom.
Just blame it on one of these dead animals.
Ain't no dad call those telegrams.
Yeah, because
But Ree was so mad because she was like, and you don't got no panties on. So it was just like, kick, 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 kick.
you got to wear drawers to mask the poop.
No, not when I'm at home.
All right. There's nothing but women in their house.
I refuse. Did I do a withdrawal? I hope I did.
She would put money in an account that she forgot all about.
It's so funny because
That's because she rich.
She
you know,
rich,
like
bitch.
people are always asking me for
$2.
um
Someone to buy you some food.
no,
White
people are
boy.
always asking me OnlyFans stuff. How can I get on OnlyFans? What I need to do to get on OnlyFans? I really want to start an OnlyFans. I've been thinking about starting an OnlyFans, and it's like I don't like to be mean, and I like to try to be helpful where I can. But it's like y'all be asking me questions, knowing that y'all not about this life, and I've said it time and time again. Like it's not as easy as it looks.
That's because
It's not.
someone told them feet videos that people are in the feet so they can go make an OnlyFans for feet. And when they realize that ain't nobody looking at your feet, they be all mad and depressed.
Oh, well, it's the thing where, I can run down all of this shit. And it's like y'all not gonna fucking do it. So I don't like to be bothered. Like, when people ask, I be like, all right, fuck it. And I talk to them when I can, but it's like it's not. It is way more than just saying, oh yeah, I know how to suck dick. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. Like you have to be consistent. You have to keep your fans engaged. You have to be entertaining. You have to make sure that you are keeping things fresh. You have to stay consistent. I will repeat that over and over and over and over again. Like me, I've built a fan base to where when something happens, like when I was in the hospital with COVID, or you know what I'm saying, like when because I made them an announcement a couple weeks ago. I'm like, hey, I might have to do solo for a while, or whatever. It's just too many people getting sick right now. I really don't want to. I don't want to work right now. Like they know that, all right, one, she got all of this content already here. We good until she posts something new. Like I've built a loyal fan base based off of my consistency. So even when I can't post, because it's never a thing where I'm just like, oh man, fuck them, I ain't posting nothing. Like whenever there's a period of time where I can't post, I have enough people there that know the quality of my content that they are willing to wait for it, because they know when I drop that shit gonna be some heat. Like now, I haven't been able to post the last couple weeks because niggas had COVID and I wasn't going for it. Like soon as the motherfucker was like, damn man, I don't feel good. We were supposed to link, and nobody ever thinks they got COVID. Everybody always think, oh man, it's just my allergies. Oh man, it's just a sore throat. Oh man, it's just no. Soon as you get to feeling all weird and shit, I'm just gonna Spider-Man tingle that shit that you got COVID, and I will see you in a couple weeks. So gonna find out he had COVID. But he clear now, so we good to go. So we'll start back recording tomorrow. But like I said, just not being able to record those past couple weeks because I have been consistent.
I,
My fans are cool. Y'all motherfuckers just be starting out and want to post one thing, and then it don't even be something good that you post.
Be a
You
random
I feel
photo in the
like
mirror.
people get into it for the wrong reasons.
Money.
And anytime you get into something for the wrong reasons, you're not gonna appreciate what you're doing. Like you enjoy having sex. You just so happen to now there's a lane where I can do it and make money at
She's a voyeur. She likes
it. But what
being
I'm
seen.
saying
That's
is,
not what a voyeur is, bro. A
No,
voyeur
she's
watches.
watches. You
but
are
I'm
an
a
what
voyeur.
you're an
I'm both.
exhibitionist.
Yeah, I'm both.
but what I'm saying, like, because it reminded me of the question that I asked you when I called you on the phone. I was like, if you didn't have to worry about money, what would you be doing? He was like, bro, I'd probably still be doing the same shit I'm doing now. Because it's a thing for you. Like it's your, I ain't gonna more say it's a passion, but like
It's a passion.
you passionate about sex. So not only do you
Passionate
fuck,
about getting these
but
nuts
you
off.
can educate people.
Yeah.
And you sell the sex toys and stuff. People get into shit because they only see one side of it. They're like, well, shit, Mimi ain't got a regular job. Mimi ain't had a regular job because this is what she do. I suck dick. I fuck. Let me get on camera and do it.
Right.
But you're not.
But then it's like Mimi has also put a lot of money into this shit.
Right, that's
Like
what I'm saying.
Mimi
Yeah,
spends money to make this money. Like Mimi making sure like she not just on camera in a fucking bonnet and a t-shirt every single time she on camera. Mimi got lingerie and shit that she in.
She put they
Mimi invest in her equipment. She's just not recording off of her camera phone all the time. Like I got multiple angles and shit. Whenever I set up, it's minimum of 3 cameras in the room.
Right. You
I'm
gotta
and
buying, chest harnesses and all of this shit to make sure that we got POV angles and we can get like extra lights and all. Like I'm investing into this. So that's why people fuck with my shit so heavy because I make sure it's quality. Y'all just be like, all right, well, I'm just finna take this camera and just hold it right. It should be dark. Can't nobody even see what you're doing.
they
But you think that,
moving. It's all
right,
shaky.
right. And you think that that qualifies you to be able to have an OnlyFans, and it doesn't.
That
I'm
one
not trying to knock nobody from doing it,
that one
no,
angle
but
be
if you
you're
do
terrible.
not.
it,
I
do it
am.
right.
I am. Don't do
That
that.
one angle be terrible.
And stop asking for niggas to show you some appreciation, and then you got me showing appreciation of bullshit.
What you mean?
You sign up for my OnlyFans. Check me out. All right, how much you charging? Oh, it's only $10. Okay, I got that. It's $10. And then I get on here and it's not even worth the $10. Like this shit is at minimum too much.
Yeah. See, and for me,
It
it's
is
like I try to um sorry, I had people on my snap. Um
Snappy snap snap.
but I,
snapping
I
that
do it and I tell
ass.
that to people all of the time. Like you want to get into this because you like, okay, well it's easy money. It's not easy money. That is the main thing I want to it's not easy money. First of all, you have to have a tough ass skin. A very tough skin. Um and you got to be able to know how to entertain because like a lot of people are not sexy, and I'm not saying that to put anybody down. I'm saying like they don't know how to appeal to people because they haven't had to. All of their sex is like private, and I can't see past the mic. Wow.
Oh, fucking ready, bro.
Wow, so we just got new, so apparently Bob Saget has passed away.
2020, like they're really taking away my favorite white people.
Well, wasn't he like,
That's America's dad.
what was he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he? I don't know,
Because
man.
unless you niggas only remember Bob Saget from Full House.
Well,
That one stand up he did was
Now, if you
terrible
sick
though.
like us and knew about the stand up, then you understand.
yeah, I'm saying, but it was the like the Olsen twin stuff. It's like, yeah.
Like so, first John Madden, Betty White, and now Bob Saget. All of my favorite white people are disappearing.
They go in threes, bruh.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah, death does come in threes for some
it's
odd
funny
ass
because
And then
reason.
like
they
I
they snip they clipped Sidney Poitier on the low too.
Yes, they did.
him and the Mac.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they
so we
forgot they
lost
got
Max
Goldie.
Julian.
Yeah, we lost Julian.
Well, so this is a 5-way, huh? This is gonna take 5 people that we like.
Not the 5-way I've been looking forward to.
Oh my god.
Do I even have? I do.
So
I do.
is you on 4 guys?
No,
Five.
I got my favorite chick in there.
Well, she would be the 5th person, Tom, which will make it a 5-way.
So you the Brock Lesnar of this shit?
No, I'm saying like I got it. There's another chick that I would have in there.
Oh, so it's 2
So
chicks.
2-on-3.
It's a handicap match.
Yeah, it's 2-on-3.
Understood.
Yeah.
So
That's freaky, but
so it's
We've had 4 of us. One more.
it's Rock the Rock and Sock connection versus the
Get
Shield.
off my damn live. Talking about Bill Cosby's America's dad.
He actually is. The white folks even say that.
He is not America's dad.
The dark side of the '90s said that.
Yeah. No, I do. So if you are interested in getting into, something like
This
OnlyFans or
5-way.
any type of cam site, I encourage you to go for it if you have the confidence and the discipline for it, because there will be days where you're like, damn man, I really don't, I don't feel like record. I don't feel like this. I don't feel like that. But keep in mind that people are paying you. And I think one of the biggest mistakes that y'all make is you worry about getting people to subscribe. You don't worry about having people coming back. That's my biggest thing. I don't care, who new decides to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a very loyal fan base that always comes back. Like I say, even when I can't post, they still resubbing because they're like, shit, I know she dropping some heat when she come
You
back.
want to know why? Because good dope sells itself. You ever seen a commercial for a
Drop a
Lamborghini?
bomb for that one.
You ever
One.
seen a commercial for a Lamborghini?
I have during the Super Bowl.
Yes,
But other any other time, do you
during the most expensive time
right?
of
But
the
I'm
year.
saying it's very rare we see a commercial for a Lamborghini, but everybody know about one. I ain't never seen a commercial for a Maybach,
Well,
Definitely
okay, look,
never seen one for a Bugatti,
but we know
but
about
we
it.
know it, and that's what we strive for.
okay. One, you have to look at for those types of items. They don't need commercials because they have free advertisement through entertainers. So they don't have to pay for commercials and ads and shit because they got black ass rappers that want to tell everybody how much money they got to post them in their videos,
That is
on
true.
their Snap and everything else.
Good dope.
So
But
I honestly I wouldn't even pay for fucking advertising.
well, here's the thing: you don't have to as well too, because people who subscribe to you have no problem telling
Let me
people
make a
to go
post
see
on,
you.
It depends.
but let me make a
It
post on
depends.
Facebook right now and be like, and mention OnlyFans. And it's people who know we share the same last name. Mimi Dinkins. I'm looking for an OnlyFans, and you gonna tell me to subscribe to my cousin? Fuck you.
No,
But
no.
I understand it.
But it's different. Like I can't say that for me. Like, do I get word of mouth? Absolutely. That's how my shit started to grow. But it depends because a lot of people don't want people to know that they subscribe. And I respect that. You got your like that ain't everybody business. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some people that'll tell you quick, like shit, I subscribe to Mimi, nigga. Like go subscribe, like, and they'll promote for me. They have no problems letting motherfuckers know that they into that freaky shit. But then you got other people that subscribe and they real low. Like they don't click like on nothing. They don't DM me. They don't do shit. They just pay every month. And that's it. So it does. It really depends.
Maybe they don't know OnlyFans etiquette. You sit down, you watch the good shit, you going about your day.
Yeah. And I'm trying to not be an asshole about it because attitude plays a major role in a lot of things when it comes to business. But sometimes it's like you got to be firm. And a lot of people feel like because we do OnlyFans that entitles them to our time. Like, all right, well, you fucking and sucking, you doing whatever, whatever. I can inbox you and talk to you whenever I want to because you're local. No, you can subscribe and then I'll talk to you as much as you want, but you're not finna Snapchat me to motherfucking death.
Well, that's because if you subscribe to actual porn stars, they will have those conversations. Now, whether you're talking to that actual person, who knows? They may have somebody on the team that does
But
all the
that's what
chatting for you.
what did you say? When you what? When you what?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. That's
Yeah.
my whole point. You're not finna sit here and talk to me to death on Twitter, Snapchat, and all these free apps. If you want my time, you want me to talk to you,
Mm.
you subscribe and you hit me in them OnlyFans DMs. Because I'm not finna talk to you on these free apps.
Right, because I think
Time is money, nigga, and you wasting mine.
we would rather her not speak to us, but we can't get away from it. So.
Whatever. Man, so I be having to put that on there sometimes. Like, you want a DM?
And I
Subscribe to
also
OnlyFans.
niggas wouldn't treat real porn star. Not saying that y'all not real, but you understand what I'm
No,
saying.
I say all the time I'm not a real porn star.
Like
I
mean,
don't even like the term porn star because star sounds it's not what I am.
like we definitely wouldn't treat Pinky like this if we had the same kind of access to her.
Well, I
Well,
don't know because your
maybe
brother got
niggas would.
blocked by Jada Fire on Twitter. So
But we wasn't coming at her for the porn. We was like, well, fuck with you like
that's why he got blocked because he was
she's terrible.
he was asking her about squirting and she blocked him.
And she's also trash.
She was
So
off the clock.
And Jada Fire is garbage.
well, I tell everybody, I'm like, look,
We Instagram friends.
this is for advertising and promo purposes only. That's it. I am not here to be you niggas' personal freak. I am not here looking for new co-stars. I am not here looking for a nigga to take me out on dates. I am not here to be your fucking personal chat sex chat operator. None of that. You can subscribe, and then I will talk to you as freaky as you want me to.
Girl 6.
Man, I'm not finna. I don't entertain for free.
As you should.
The most y'all will get out of me is promo clips. Most of my clips are censored. Every now and then, like, cause how I hit like I'm over 17,000 on Twitter now. When I hit my like certain milestones and shit, then I'll post a couple uncensored and shit to draw people in. Then I get a flood of subscribers, new followers and shit. Like every now and then, cause they not used to it. Cause I put a parental advisory or that little 18 sticker over my shit quick. Cause niggas will go just for the freebies, and y'all not finna get that shit out of me. Fuck out of here. And then I usually just recycle the same. When I do post uncensored, it'd be the same like recycle clips and shit that's already out there. So I really don't give a shit about that.
You recycle clips like bitches be recycling nudes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You ain't wrong.
you ain't wrong.
I do. I definitely do.
Two not wrong. You're
Definitely
not
do.
wrong.
You know what? Now that we older, Girl 6 hits different when you watch it.
I haven't watched it in so
I,
long.
yeah, I would have to like sit and watch
I
it.
haven't seen it since
But
I've
I
been
have to
young.
watch it like high or not high.
Either one would work.
Yeah, if I watch it high, because
Because basically, she was
a lot of movies
ahead of her time when you think about it. The girl had a regular job. Life was going to the left. Her neighbor was like, "Hey, get on this phone sex operator shit."
I just had a thought.
And
Going
then
back to pegging.
That's dangerous.
What if I donkey punched him? If a nigga ever let me peg him, I'm donkey punching him.
don't do that because they'll never let you do it ever again.
I don't care. By the end, it's off my bucket list, and I can't. Why is that on the board? What is that?
Gunshots?
I know what it is. I'm saying, why is it on my board? Whose board is that?
It's your board.
Why?
Because sometimes we need to shoot down some of the shit you be saying.
That was one of them. Please
Whatever.
do not donkey punch.
Please
anybody.
don't donkey punch. Don't slap him in the face with a raw egg. Don't, don't do
I
nothing.
feel like if you tried to like pull some nigga shit out on him, he would stop you dead in your tracks. Like, all right, bro, I let
He
you,
should.
I let you fuck me, but now you trying to slap the dick
He-
on my
he
face,
should.
fam. I beat your ass.
If you slap him with the peg after you done, fam.
No, I'm not that disrespectful.
Pull it out, make him suck it.
Ugh.
I'm not that disrespectful.
How we get back here?
Again, I feel like the more shit that you open the door, he's trying to tell you something.
I think that this conversation alone has probably deterred one or two young gentlemen who was interested
And
in
being
giving a
paid.
shot. Now they don't want to do it because now everything we're saying is going through their head. So they no
Yeah.
longer want to do it.
I can imagine your girl walk out the bathroom with your strap hanging and be like, "You ready to get on top?" Like, what? No, come on, fam. What are we doing here? Don't talk to me.
What if she just
Okay.
walk out flicking it?
Yelling, talk to me nice.
I'm too childish to
To
wear a
do-
strap on.
Yeah,
That's
see,
why
Because I've
I say-
always like me having a dick is like I'm too childish, bro. I be doing like it's a strap on, bro, and I be
Make it-
sitting there like
make it a
motherfucker,
helicopter.
motherfucker sleep, and I'm like on their forehead, just because that's how motherfucker wake me up type shit. Like, did y'all know that Steve Harvey has a judge show now?
I seen the advertisement. I refuse to watch it.
He has a judge show now. Like
Is
now,
he-
now
is
they
he-
acknowledge that it's not him being a real judge. They
Okay.
acknowledge that.
That's
So
what,
it's, yeah, so it's not like one of those kind of
now.
things.
She was gonna ask: Is he able to? Is he court approved? Is
Yeah,
that what it's
so
called?
it's it's like a courtroom comedy kind of series. Like they get people in there, real life people in conflicts and shit, but it's like
I think
family
what Steve
disputes,
Harvey is
debts, like
doing-
stuff like that.
I think what he's doing is what we were doing. We did like
Yeah, it was. If it was
like
ours.
we did Frank Court.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was spring court.
Well, on a premiere episode, apparently sisters Daphne Springs and Tiffany Brooks went to his non-legal court to hash out a domestic issue regarding their brother's funeral. Springs said that she wrote a check of $6,000 to Brooks to pay for their brother's funeral, but Brooks used the money on a BBL instead.
Oh, you gotta whoop her ass right there in the courtroom.
Yo, we supposed to be burying your little bro. You just go get your body done.
Yes.
Well, we know that she didn't give a fuck about folks.
Like she got a BBL
Well,
and
maybe he
liposuction.
wasn't a good brother.
How much was the BBL?
They usually cost about 2 to 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Mm, not good ones.
Did she? Did
That's
she?
how you end up looking like. Never mind. So, Brooks then said that she didn't owe anyone an explanation as to how or why she used the money. What do you mean?
Where is the body? Let's
What?
start there.
Well, once Harvey questioned her, she eventually said she cremated her brother, but accidentally revealed that the family had collectively decided to cremate him, and she neglected to tell Springs the decision. When Springs, who didn't know about the cremation plans, gave money for the funeral, Brooks just kept it. So she gave money for the funeral,
That we didn't even have.
right? Because nobody told. That's like y'all saying, "All right, we go cremate, bro, blah, 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 blah." And I'm coming in, you know what I'm saying? But the Cumber's Candy Closet Funds, like, man, what we doing with this body? Here, that's for the funeral. But you like, shit, nigga, cremating them only cost $600. Six just dropped 6 G's. Here, WrestleMania.
Oh God! I won't even lie to you.
We'll bring you back a souvenir.
So that's basically what happened.
Niggas be waiting on the funerals. Like, yeah, kind of wasn't one.
Yeah.
It was a
So
private affair.
she eventually copped to everything, saying that she did use the money for her flights and hotel expenses. And Harvey told her that she owed her sister the $6,000, a certain as Springs actually owed her money. That is crazy.
Wait, so old girl really owed the sister money?
She probably
No,
did.
no, 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 no. That's like me taking y'all to court for the money. And the judge agreeing with me, like, y'all got to pay her back. Y'all like, but she owe us money.
That's not what we here for.
Yeah.
I mean, but shit, if you owe me motherfucking money, if you know you owe me money, why you looking for your money back?
But she didn't even like, if that was the case, you could have just said, like, well, you owed me money, so I kept it. But you didn't.
Do
So
you
I
get
don't even
paid to
think
be
so.
on
I
this
think she
show?
was just trying to get a
Huh?
Do
counterclaim
they
in.
get paid to be on the show like on Jerry Springer?
Hey, boo. I can't see who Facebook user is. You in the group, Tone?
I was. I go back.
But howdy. Howdy do.
It might be.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Like, you really just take 6 G's
Go
and
get your body
Hey,
done.
did she look good at least?
She
you
had,
know what?
she probably had an ass.
Going off her face, it don't look like it.
Well, the BBL ain't about your face.
No, no, no. I'm saying like, because for her to get liposuction and everything, it don't look like they would have sucked out enough.
You're a terrible person.
No, I saw you, babe. I told you I could see you. It was somebody right that commented right after you that said, "Hey," well, they waved. Yeah, as long as y'all give a StreamYard permission, y'all got to click that little thing to get permission, and then it shows us who you are. If you don't do that, then it just shows up Facebook user and you look anonymous.
Kayla. Like I thought, it was probably Kayla.
Caleb was shaking.
I thought Kayla was watching us on YouTube now to avoid all this.
I don't know.
Well,
Uh,
nice to see you, Kayla.
yeah, in other news, literally, apparently, some Chicago goons beat up a Lyft driver
It was
for not
me.
driving away fast enough during the drive-by shooting.
What?
I watched the video. There is video.
Yo, how you call a Lyft to do a gang-related activity?
Did the Lyft driver
No.
know what this was?
It okay. So how it actually played out was two women ordered a Lyft to pick them up, right?
Okay.
So they're in the Lyft and they tell the driver to drive off right away. But he all, in his phone and shit, not
Right.
pulling off. It's like, dude, for all you know, maybe dog was you use your phone for Lyft. So
Did
he
his
could have
next
been making
assignment.
sure, like, with the directions or the navigation or whatever. So anyway, he didn't pull off fast enough, and motherfuckers rolled up on the car like they got to dumping on the car. So they yelling at him, "Go, go, go!" And he froze like a deer in headlights. So we finally put off, and then he going so slow. So they mad because this nigga's not driving. They're like, "Can you go? Can you go? Can you go fast?" So they're yelling at him because he not speeding off. So he's calling, trying to call for help, through whatever they get him little phone numbers and shit. reporting the incident. So he's trying to drive and do this at the same time. So he gets them to their destination. When they get out, the girls is moving on. I gotta get my stuff out of here, yada yada yada. But during that time, they had already text or call whoever, whatever guys they were headed to that direction to let them know these niggas just shot at us, yada yada yada. This bitch ass driver wasn't moving fast enough. The nigga almost got us killed. All this other kind of shit. So while one is getting her shit out the back, like you can see niggas coming from the opposite way. And he's just, sitting there in the driver's seat. Well, they snatched the driver's seat over and got to whooping his ass. And then even the bitches came around and got some lick in. Like,
Bro, it's too cold to be taking an ass whooping.
It may not have been here, bro, but it's still wrong. It's not his fault.
She said in Chicago, nigga, they on the same type of time we on.
They
I'm pretty
are.
sure it's cold.
Hey, grab me water, bro.
but I guess my
Why do y'all keep? No, I'm not doing it. No.
I remember that next time I grab a water. Yo ass
so
be sit
he
there dehydrated.
transported himself to an emergency room after he filed a report. But I guess my thing is this: when you use apps like that, you got to pay with a card. And in my experience, they don't let you use prepaid cards.
Nope.
So like Cash App cards and all that kind of shit, like you have to have an actual card to be able to use for Lyft and Uber. So y'all did all of this like somebody name ain't connected to this fucking account.
They're not smart. You just said it was in Chicago.
True. I get a lot of callers from people in Chicago.
Hey, it's so funny
They don't got
because
common sense.
I just went back to the comments, right? And in me going back to the comments, I see, oh, could you see me? And it was me, but it still say Facebook user, but they talking about it was me. I know now because Tone told me, but
No, it's a
no.
different one. Somebody different. The next one is who it was.
Wait, but she was just here, so how's she not here no more?
I don't know. Maybe she left and went to the group. Look, starting next month, go to YouTube and watch the show.
Yeah.
We ain't got this problem.
And said I would have beat his ass too, but he asked for it.
All the same person. It's Chicago.
Right, it's Chicago. Yeah, that shit crazy because it's stupid. Like you didn't get shot. I get it, you mad, but now you finna catch charges and shit because they gotta know who you is. Your card and shit is connected. Like you put all of this shit in the app when you sign up for it. They have cameras in the car so they can see clearly who the fuck you are.
I'm mad at
Okay, so I got a question. Why are you Ubering? Something happened to your car. Uber covered the damage? Or you SOL?
I think you have to be insured in order to do that. So I'm pretty sure it's your insurance that might have to cover it. I don't know.
But I'm saying it's a work related situation, so you got to cover that 500.
Maybe they do. I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying.
That's
Like,
what. Yeah, I have no idea. Because I know, like, you have to be insured, or like you have to have your own insurance to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's why motherfuckers be lying for DoorDash and shit, talking about they bringing your food on a bike because they ain't got no car insurance, so they can't put a car in there, and then they pull up in a car.
Who is letting folks deliver food on bikes?
Well, some people do, but a lot of people that say that they on bikes really don't be on bikes. They just niggas that don't got car insurance for whatever. Why the fuck don't y'all have car insurance?
It's required here
because they don't have a driver's license.
And they ain't telling their car properly ain't got plates. They're using temps.
If y'all making that much money off DoorDash, because I know niggas make a lot, there's no reason for you not to go get your shit registered and to go get your license cleared.
They probably got that 400, that 40.
Like you niggas be 40 with fucking suspended licenses and expired plates and shit. Get your life together.
America.
What the fuck is that?
What, America? You never heard of white folks say
America?
Well,
speaking of niggas getting hands put on them, Jason Derulo was clearing niggas in Vegas. Of all people, I think that was just the funniest thing because
Jason Derulo.
I think that he may be
an underrated R&B singer.
No, I think that he is the only person that may get as much flack for like being as corny as people say Russell Wilson is. And the fact that he wasted no time and he connected with a Superman punch so clean. Like, did y'all watch the video? Y'all didn't?
No.
Y'all gotta see the video, bro. You know, I'm gonna have to start when I do have these. I'm gonna have to start sending you the videos to run
Cue
on the
him up.
screen. Yeah,
Cue him up.
while I do the stories. Um, but yeah, so who was that? Somebody said, yeah, he needed to be that buddy for calling him out. Shit was funny, B. It was. So they were walking, and all of a sudden you hear this guy, and he was like, hey Usher, fuck you, bitch. Now the headlines are misleading because it's like, Jason Derulo whooped the guy ass for calling him Usher, mistaking him for Usher. That's not, it was
That
the
that
disrespect.
that was funny though, because
But
like when I read the headline, then I heard him say, "Hey yo," then he
right, but they completely disregarding the fact that this grown ass man just disrespected another grown ass man by calling him a bitch. Like, fuck you, bitch. That's when that nigga broke loose. Like, he did one of them spin moves I be seeing niggas do on football after a little
yes,
break and shit. Is that called a fast break?
no,
Fast break is basketball,
yes,
but it's the same little thing, ain't it?
mm,
But they run fast.
no.
Whatever. So anyway, that nigga spent, and then he just went to laying hands on him, right? And then of course everybody got a homie that got their back. Well, that nigga should have stood back because he jumped in the middle,
Dog,
right? And tried to
that
get
nigga
in.
said,
People was dragging him and shit. Put your hands on my boy. The fuck wrong with you? Then next thing you know, Jason Derulo comes out of nowhere and Roman, I'm sorry, but you were not the king of this shit no more. Like that Superman punch was so clean, like both of them fell. And you can hear it. So they said that nobody pressed charges, but we'll see if they try to sue him. I don't know.
sometimes you just gotta punch a nigga in
I
the
don't think
face.
that's fair though. Like I really don't think that's fair. Like just because you have a fight with somebody as a celebrity that they can be like, oh, I want $1 million because you punched me. Like, bro, it's a punch. You ain't got no broken bones. You ain't sucking out a straw.
You rich and I'm not. You hit me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there should be limits on like there should be limits on the amount that you can sue people for based on what they did.
Nope.
Like if you brandy a motherfucker, like you kill a motherfucker with your car, that's different. Then you sue a motherfucker for millions. All right, that's loss of life.
Call Rush the fuck out of him ASAP.
So you watched it,
Yeah, just watch it real quick.
but just hitting the motherfucker in they shit, I really don't think that you should have to pay fucking hundreds of thousands into the millions and shit just because
You
you
got
gave a
money.
motherfucker the smoke they was asking for.
Look, fam, you asked for these skibbity paps. I gave you the skibbity paps. I shouldn't have to give you money.
You feel like the skibbity paps.
He said, I'm going on YouTube, man. We could see you the first time. I don't know what happened. You was here, and then all of a sudden you left or did something and came back, and it was like Facebook user again. But we saw you the first time.
See, YouTube, we all moving to YouTube. I'm moving the whole TDR to YouTube.
I think so too. He said that's why he did that. I think he baited him so that he could try to get a payday.
They usually is because he was white. That's what white folks do. They'll talk all this stuff and wait for you to crack them. They be ready to sue.
Speaking of white folks and cracking, so did y'all see the video at the Michigan State game?
Nope.
Nah,
Okay, that is a video
you
that y'all need to
definitely
watch.
been home bored because you catching everything.
I'm on Twitter.
Right? So you catching
I'm on Twitter all day because all I do is promote now. I'm getting better at promoting my OnlyFans. So there's a guy, black dude, dreads, muscular and shit, got the little
I
thermal
did
on.
see that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the video cues up with, him walking up in a white dude face and the white dude muffing hard as a bitch. And this nigga
You send me
decide,
this video.
huh?
You should send me this video. I feel like I need to watch it as you explaining it.
I'm finna send it right now.
Yeah, it's because the way she's explaining it in the ending,
It doesn't give it
it
justice.
doesn't. It's not.
It doesn't give it
He said black
justice.
niggas. He said black men back 5 years, and he's a buff black
Cause
dude.
I
at that.
just sent it to Tori.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it in the group, like for those who haven't seen it.
You just had her go back to YouTube. Now she got to go back to the group. She gonna be sick of us.
She might know what I'm talking about already.
It's funny when you think about it.
Okay, I just sent it in the group chat. So this black guy, he get, mushed like super hard in the face. And niggas start with the theatrics, the jumping around and nigga shooting fucking fake jump shots and all kind of shit. So he's laughing, like I said, bouncing around, shooting fake jump shots,
Act,
kissing his little cross necklace and
looking
shit.
like you fucked up now. Let's
Right,
go. Like, oh,
exactly. Like I'm finna lay this nigga out. So he walks up and he kisses his hand like this, right? And he swing and miss. This white dude
came
got on his shit.
just muffed the
Now,
fucking ASAP.
the white dude is with his girl. So in the midst of white dude going for the black dude, classic WWE bitch get knocked out on the apron.
Right.
Only thing is, usually when that happens, Macho Man see Elizabeth down and shit, and try to go save her, and then he might get his ass whooped because he
Right.
trying to check on Liz. This white dude gave no fuck.
He cared. He does. He's done
He
this
did
before.
not care.
He's done this before.
At one point, I'm pretty sure they was fighting on top of her. Security, like
Yeah, they was
one of
looking
the
at that like,
workers,
"Dog,
one of the
girl."
workers came and like dove over trying to protect her and shit. But like she was just down there, and dog didn't go check on her once.
He's
So you
done this
got other
before.
white people coming in and they're like, "Will you just stop? Look at her. She's hurt. She's hurt." Getting a JR on.
Right.
He don't get no fuck. He's still trying to go for dude. So somehow they get tangled up, get to going at it again. He got the black dude by his dreads, punching him in the forehead. It was just,
I
it's
just saw
chaos.
that part.
See,
I
it's
just saw
chaos.
that part.
It's chaos. But he did all of that to get washed. You see all of the jump
The
shot
dramatics.
and all of that
The
shit.
jump shot was pointless. Like, what are you
What you
doing?
doing?
Like he did, and that was the thing that made the situation so disgraceful. Not only did he get whooped by a white, but he did it in such a disgraceful fashion. Like this nigga did all of these theatrics
I'm more mad.
and missed the punch, bro.
Right. I think I'm more mad that he kissed his hand as if like he was gonna fuck you up. And
Like he really thought he was finna make him go night night,
But here's the
he
thing.
missed and got
and it was
caught.
like when
He
it
got-
went past his head.
And when he got caught, dog was like, "I'm out," and walked off.
Yeah, so now like so he hit his girlfriend and dude at the same time.
He ain't get no fuck.
His girlfriend is still on the floor.
Yeah, the entire time.
But my question is, what is this big dude supposed to be doing? Like, why are you holding him back? The black guy long gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
so-
came back. Never mind.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it kept going. And he's still trying to get at the black dude instead of worrying about his bitch.
Well, you gotta know what you sign up for when you date these kind of people.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she's been in many of Bar Finder too, because he looked like he started trouble.
And he look like he come home and hits her every once in a while.
But like, even though he wasn't like talking a lot, that's kind of the equivalent of being like the loudest one in the room. Like that white dude was on business. Black dude want to show off and draw all of this attention and do all this extra shit and did not win.
Did not even remotely close to winning.
I just don't understand what was the jump shot about.
Niggers.
Like this ain't even basketball. Like this is a fist fight.
I mean, like that's that exciting shit. Like when you was a little kid and shit, and you wouldn't even sit down and eat your Happy Meal and shit. You take a bite of the nugget and then you go dancing and playing around and shit. It was kind of like that.
It was like the thing about it made me mad. Round one,
Fight.
you got double muff and a bystander got taken out. Round two, you literally got dropped on the floor. He grabs your braids and commenced to beat you in the head like an anime.
You know what's more funny about this? So from time to time, we like to watch wrestling. And I just watched the incident where Chris Jericho punched Shawn Michaels' wife in the face. And what's funny about that situation is he really socked that motherfucker. Like he hit her on purpose. Like he hit her for real. Like it wasn't on purpose, but he couldn't pull the punch. Like he really decked her shit.
Hey, they decided to do that.
I don't know, man.
And what kind of conversation do you have with your coworker after he punched your wife in the face for real? Like I told you to hit her, but not like hit her. You hit her. Bitch should have ducked. Is that your response?
Like, first of all, her being a wrestler's wife, I would think that she know how to dodge a punch because you niggas be roiding out. My bad.
That's not a good response.
Oh.
I mean, bitch should have ducked one either, but still.
In weird news,
This whole show has been weird, fam.
it has not.
Look at how we started.
Pegging is not weird.
It's not for everybody. Let's just
I
say
just
that.
think for two straight men who don't want to experience it.
Pegging doesn't make you gay. So being a
I'm
straight man discussing pegging doesn't mean
okay,
anything.
being two men who don't want to experience pegging was a little off
Thank
putting.
you.
Off kiltered.
Yeah, it was a little. It's kind of like this chair. If I tilt too far this way, I'm gonna be leaning.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta get new chairs.
man, some in weird news.
We ain't already had weird news already.
That's all
Like,
I'm
how
saying.
weirder can we get?
No, well, the pegging again wasn't weird, but it wasn't
No, I'm
news.
talking about the last two situations.
Those weren't weird. Those are just funny because the wise niggas catching the fade everywhere. That was literally three ass whoopings back to back. It was Jason Derulo handing out fades, the Lyft driver catching the fade, and then random game guy catching the fade.
You're
That's
right.
not weird. That's standard. And nigga news,
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
except
right.
the nigga losing to the white guy. That was the only
That was
difference.
two out of three. 2 out of 3.
No, but so y'all heard this Jim Jones shit, right?
that's nasty.
Yeah. So for those that are, out of the loop and have no idea what we're referring to, rapper Jim Jones apparently said that his mom taught him to French kiss. And when, he was doing an interview and when they went to clarify, like, well, what were the instructions? He's like, it wasn't no instructions. Like, she showed me, like, tongue in the mouth type shit. Now, obviously, social media went in immediately, like
As
all
they
gas,
should.
no brakes immediately. And niggas do what niggas do. And then it was like I was just fooling y'all, like that nigga on Don't Be a Menace.
Lock me up.
These just jokes.
Yeah,
Jokes.
yeah. So he tried to do that, but it was already too late because his mama had already like confirmed it. It was
Confirmed.
like, like, I'm not a nasty mom. I was just trying to you know, show my kid like how to behave with a woman and yada yada yada. So she had already confirmed it was too late to try to, backtrack on that. I think he only tried that because the publicist hit him like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
It's not.
Ah
It's
man.
not New York, bruh.
Yeah.
Hey yo, son. Everything ain't for TV, son.
Yo,
Yeah.
God, yo, son, yo,
And
yo,
and
yo, yo.
and
Chill
I
out,
think
fam.
the thing that got most people was like how candidly he told that story. Like,
Told it with ease.
like like
He
it
told
wasn't
that story like it's normal.
right.
It is.
For
Um,
whom?
Apparently him.
yeah. But if you have ever watched, Love and Hip Hop with them on it, like so much makes sense to me over how his mom has acted over him. Like she didn't really have like a motherly type of, it was like a jealous lover type shit when it came to Chrissy. So that kind of, I don't know, that's like in line with me. And I've talked about that before, how I feel like a lot of single moms have weird ass obsessions.
But they make their son their boyfriend.
Yeah, with their sons. Um,
Nice call back
and
to our
it's
show yesterday.
man, it's like they make this whole relationship with their son
Oh, they was
outside
making
of a.
out.
Go ahead and give yourself a, go ahead. That was a clean transition.
Hey, New York niggas is freaks, though.
Man, and it's crazy because I've been having like a couple people from New York the past couple of days who've been trying to reach out to me for collab. Now, people reach out to me all the time, and I have my message request on. So they don't come right to my inbox. So they can't see whether I seen it or not. So as far as they know, I don't see any of this shit. And that's how I like to keep it. Um, but the niggas from New York that hit me for like collabs and shit, I'm like, bro, you not finna fucking get me out there and beat the shit out of me and leave me in a gangway. Like, they just look real shady, bro. Unsavory characters is what we call them.
Yes, very much so.
Niggas who put on Timberlands do everything.
Dog,
Everything.
it's terrible.
Be balls deep in a bitch with Tim's on.
Well, I want to move on
The
to our
still
toy
tones.
segment.
Toys.
Yeah. Tona's gonna go ahead and get the camera up.
That's how you got the boom.
Ooh, with the fancy little transitional wipe. Ooh.
I'm working on getting the custom one, so when it transition, it'll be your logo or something fancy with it. You
All
know.
right, yeah.
Look, I invest in this as well too. Just like you say, everybody can't do OnlyFans. Not everybody's supposed to jump on here and do podcasts. It's not for everybody.
It's not. It ain't for me either. I just like
This is your
I could
diary.
I
It's different.
yeah. And I tell people that all the time because people ask them like, "Oh, I didn't know you had to pay a podcast. You know you get paid for that." I'm like, "No." I said I don't try to because I don't. I
You
don't
don't. You
try to
don't.
monetize mine.
No. That's
Um,
that's another big mistake people make. They always want to monetize their podcast. How do I make money off this? First of all, make material that people want to listen to. Let's
yeah,
worry about that first.
yeah. See, I cater to a small group of people
I don't
that
think
are
your group is as small as you think it is.
that are kink like me. That's because they are like dead ass. Wow. Oh yeah.
Who that? Who said that?
I know you excited. You was like, "Hey, toys," but this is actually this entire box is for the fellas. So I have been seeing
Something for the
lately.
fellas.
And that used to be my song. That's Montel Jordan, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, there are a lot of guys that seem to not know that they have a lot of options when it comes to sex toys. um I've been seeing this a lot within the past couple of days where guys have been commenting on posts. We obviously have things like the rose, and they're like, man, y'all got all of these, different roses and vibrators and all this other kind of shit, and we got, our hand, or we can't, like just a regular pocket pussy. I'm like, dude, you guys have so much more. Like, y'all have vibrating toys, y'all have self-heating toys, like regular pocket pussies, like masturbation pads. Like, there are a lot of things. So I am going to be going over and just showing you guys a couple of the products that I have for men. So if you want to take a second, hold on. I said tomorrow. He was trying to get some ass today. Like, no, I said tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you get your ass tomorrow.
That is
It's
correct.
only a
No.
day away.
Can I tag people?
Tag people for what? Go to your Facebook page. Yes.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Let me
I'll
get on
fuck
here because
you.
he told me to tag him.
Tomorrow.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my buddy in here because he told me
Only a peg
to
away.
let him know when I started coming through.
Coming.
I
Nothing wrong with
really
that.
can't. I'm really excited about going on. I ain't been on Dead Fresh in respected capacity in a while.
Well, this episode we excited for you.
When
For those of you guys who are listening
when
while
is
she's
that one?
doing that, that's 2 weeks. Mimi's episode is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Her episode is about, being too intimidating for these men. Because, a lot of people want to pursue women like Mimi, but they scared to come at a woman like Mimi because they feel like they don't meet up to her standards. Now, most men who are scared to step to Mimi is more along the sexual line. Like, yeah, they want to see what that's all about, but Mimi will
Because that's how
tell
you're
you.
supposed to. You're supposed to use toys on your boo.
Right, Mimi will tell you
Can you explain the soccer ball and the
what,
basketball?
what,
I didn't get the emojis.
what are you
Yeah, see,
talking?
and I got toys for that. And another thing that I'll get into, like as far as like with the toys too, um guys will see toys and automatically be like, well, that's too small for me. They don't realize that the toys are meant to be tight, to give you a nice fit to it. They stretch though. Like, they stretch, they expand, and then they mold around you to give you a snug fit.
They used to loose pussy, so
So.
they don't understand what that
No, well,
type.
see, they look at it and it's like, okay, well, when before you go and putting your dick in a pussy, do you ever look at the fucking? You just eyeball the motherfucker before you put it in there? Like, no,
Most of
like
them
the
do.
the material, like, is very. It's. I wish I had a dick sometimes. 'Cause I'm like,
Hey,
damn, this feel like, because like when
you
I
just
play with this stuff, I'm
feel.
like, dude, it's real. Like, this motherfucker feel good in your hand.
So
Like,
does
it's real
any of the
squishy.
pocket pussies come in roast beef form?
Yes.
Wow, I
Yeah.
was trying to be funny. So I guess we're gonna start with that.
Well, no, it's not always because like even with this one, like it's not. This isn't roast beef,
Nah,
but not a. It's not a bagel.
true. So you might as well start right there.
you want to say balls.
Calam- Calamity.
All right, so they can't see.
Yeah, they can. You want me to zoom in even more?
Yeah.
Well, you moved your laptop. The laptop was the trigger.
Okay. All right. So this is the good head vibrating helping head. Now, you look at this and you're like, man, that's not big at all. Like that hole ain't big or nothing. But like I said, like these, they expand, they stretch. So how you would use this is you see that there is a bullet here. It goes in a little slot right here. So with this, it has like a little contour right here for you to be able to grip your hand around it. You would slide this over the dick. And well, first, I want you to make sure that any toys that you use for males, you lubricate them. Okay.
Oh,
Stop
you
putting
do.
shit. I have seen guys that they've gotten toys and they're like, man, I thought it was self lubricate. Like, no, it don't just fucking oil itself. That's not how it
That,
works.
that's how pussy works, not toys.
Right.
So let me ask you a question for the men out there. Are there certain lubes that they have to get for their toys? Or could they just use like the same KY jelly they pick up at Walgreens?
Well, it is you want to be careful based on the type of material that you have. One thing that people tend to think is, okay, well, if I have a silicone toy and I got silicone lube,
You should be
the
good.
silicone is good. Silicone eats away silicone.
Ah,
So that's like even if a woman has various silicone toys, like she has a bunch of dildos, right?
you're right.
And she stores all of these silicone dildos in one toy box, like laying on top of each other. They'll literally start to melt into each other.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I just thought that she was way too freaky.
No.
It was
Nope.
wearing down her toys.
Nope. So you want to make sure that when you have silicone toys that you are separating them, like putting them in their own separate like storage bags or areas,
Cool.
because that will definitely happen. They will melt into each other. And you don't want that.
You don't, especially as a dude, because you're not going to buy another one of these anytime soon.
Right.
It
Yep.
was it was already a tough decision for you to pull the trigger on that to begin with.
Yep. So with this, like I said, you will slide this sleeve over the dick, and it's basically it is to assist you with giving the blowjob. Now, this is something that you can use if maybe you get tired quick. I'm saying because everybody, some people jaws hurt.
Right,
You
it was
know,
just
they doing it
laughing.
for a long time, like their jaws hurt, or it's really good if he's an larger than average guy and you may not be able to fit everything in your mouth. And I know that a lot of guys be like, man, I don't really like head like that because chicks they don't really suck it like that. Like it's what I'm saying? Like this is something that gives them some extra stimulation. You know what I'm saying? You work in the top with your mouth, but then it's also like it's ribbed on the inside. So
Mm.
that gives them some extra stimulation along with the vibrating bullet. You don't have to use the bullet if you don't want to,
But why wouldn't you
but why
want to?
wouldn't you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely something that I would recommend just to spice it up. Or shit, even if he's not getting head and this is something that he wants to put over it for a hand job. Do what you need to do, man. So these are 20.
Hey, that's actually a deal because of one like them bullets by themselves, damn near be almost 20. See?
Man, people don't realize how expensive sex toys really are. They be thinking we getting over. It's like, no, bro, this shit is expensive.
Like niggas $1,000 in that drawer. You good one?
Mhm.
How would you feel if your girl bought you a toy for your
You know what's
birthday?
fun? I was gonna bring the pegging kit, but I was like, I don't feel like hearing one in their mouth, so I didn't.
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah,
start.
that's how we started the show. So
But I
go.
didn't have the actual pegging thing though.
So with the pegging kit, does it come with the pre-peg, or
Yeah,
do you have
so
to buy the peg separate?
no, so the thing with pegging,
You know, people got
yes,
preferences.
Max, it has a bullet, baby. So it vibrates for you.
Max gonna say, put that to the side.
Wait, ew what? I don't know what we was talking about.
I just want to
Oh
know.
yeah, if you don't want to catch nut in your mouth. Yep.
And Max's profile, is that like a hat? Is that his hair?
You gotta ask
Oh
him.
no, it's his hair's in there. It's wrapped up.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's a head wrap.
That's one.
Bless
So
you.
this is
Some nice titties on that box.
that's the stroke it. Now this is
When that
see, and I
class
love
time?
this because the camera like it shows the words in the correct way, like they're not backwards.
Yeah, that's why I spent the money for the camera.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
Stroke
a
it
lot.
to the east.
Like I spent the
Stroke
money
it
for that
Yeah,
to
camera.
see,
the
told him
west.
hairscarf. Yep. So this is just your standard male masturbator. It's a mouth.
She be
Which
going to
way can
town.
I? So you can't feel it, but I want you to be like maybe you can see like how squishy it is.
I see her lips moving.
Like, but they really stretch. And I think that's like the biggest thing I want people to know. Like people will look at these things and be like, man, my dick too thick, it won't fit in there. Like, no, like they have the room to stretch. You just always want to make sure that you're lubricating it. Like, feel that. Feel the material.
Bitch look heavy.
It is heavy.
You're like,
Like that don't feel like something y'all would want to put y'all dick in. Don't be ashamed to say it. I saw the look in your face.
I'm not answering that question.
Why?
I plead the fifth.
Just be honest.
Wait a minute, how much it cost first?
We've been honest enough here today.
This one is 35, but you can tell it's a lot heavier and a lot sturdier.
That's 35.
So you just sitting there watching your favorite X2 video and just
I feel like if I bounce one of those, I gotta. If I buy one of those, I gotta bounce the porn from the phone to the TV,
you got to, bro.
and then I gotta turn the phone sideways so the video expands, takes the whole screen, so to do it on the
So
TV.
just get yourself relaxed.
Right. Make myself at home. I might light a candle.
You're not wrong.
I got.
Bath and Body Works just had a big sale
Yes,
on
they
their candles.
did. Yes, they did. I encourage all you niggas out there. Get you some Bath and Body Works candles. Get y'all need to go shop when the body wash be on sale. When the body wash be like
Ooh,
$5
nigga, I was catching.
a pop, it
I
be
gotta
like $5.50.
I gotta re up on my ocean.
They got some shit called Clean Slate.
I seen that.
Fire.
I got to sample one of
It's
those.
fire.
What are you laughing
What's so
at?
funny?
Nothing.
Niggas can't recommend body washes.
Nah,
I didn't.
bro.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Somebody needs a clean slate. That's what it is.
That's true.
No. All right. So now I have different cock rings. Okay. Now cock rings are really, really good for helping you to maintain an erection.
Mm.
It's not a bad thing. I know a lot of people will probably hear that and be like, "Man, I ain't got no problem staying hard." Like, it's not that.
Shit.
It just, it gives you an extra boost. But because there are different types of cock rings, you have ones that are more stimulating for him, but then you also have some that are stimulating for both of you. So first up, this is the Paradise Couples Ring. Now, this is actually a remote control cock ring.
That sound wild.
Yeah, so you
So-
can control it either with the controls directly on here, or you can use the remote.
So basically, for the night, she has on the remote control panties. You controlling it all night. Then when y'all get back home, she controlling it in the bedroom.
No, this is a cock ring.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He wears it. You said
No,
panties.
You know what I'm saying? Like the date she has on the remote control panties, but when we get home and it's time to get the business, now you put the cock ring on and she got the remote this time.
Yeah, but
It's a family affair.
it's for both of you.
What?
So with this cock ring, I'm trying to okay. So with
It
this
looks like
cock ring,
twice as nice.
you can see that it has this little flicking tongue here. That goes on her.
That's what that is. It's a lick a ton because it licks a ton.
So I'm not sure if y'all can see like how fast that moves.
That motherfucker going.
Yeah.
It look like duck.
So
lips right
the top control here is for the tongue, and then the bottom one here makes the whole clit ring vibrate. You can hear how hard it's going. Okay, so this one I really like because, like I said, it is remote control, and even though it has the flicking tongue for the clit stimulation, look,
Oh snap!
see
A
these
little
little massage,
sensor.
yeah, these little massage pads here, like these rest directly on the balls.
I was like
So
getting.
these stimulate the nuts. Tone, can we zoom in somehow? Or can you just like hold it in front of it so they can try to see like what I'm talking about? That one is 35. Yep. See those little massage pads? Like those rest right on the balls.
They're so soft.
Yeah.
They are like real tough. And how you cut it on?
Hold the top button because you're trying to do the tongue.
Yeah.
Try to turn it to the side a little bit. Yeah, that motherfucker be floating.
I'm gonna figure out an eye.
No, nigga. That's the light from it.
It looked like an eye.
It looked like a Pokemon for real.
Right.
I hate y'all.
Maybe you
All right, so this is the Paradise Couples ring, and this one is 35.
Y'all really in it. Y'all really in this. Yeah.
What?
Just talking about the apparently Juan's favorite lady taking notes.
Oh. Okay. Now this is the pierced tongue vibrating cock ring, and it has the same concept with being what is with you, man? Oh, it do the little
Yeah.
knees.
Look at that.
Can you stop while I'm trying to do this, bro? Leave me alone.
what?
Dang. So this is the pierced tongue vibrating cock ring. And this one is a very simple cock ring, but it does. Oh, my bad. So with this one, it is really simple. You can see it's a thinner cock ring, so it's not as thick as a lot of the other cock rings that you'll see that I sell, but it does have the pierced tongue with the little bulb here to give extra stimulation for the clit.
So for those who don't have the girth, they can throw that on there, and she can still enjoy herself.
Well, cock rings are usually pretty stretchy. I really avoid like the really thick rubber ones because a lot of people like complain about that because they're tighter.
Ah,
Some like that extra pressure, but a lot of
I
people
don't
don't.
think that's safe. You cutting off the blood.
I mean, it's making their brush. They got to do what they got to do. So
Uh,
this one is 17.
that's not expensive at all.
Okay, so this is the Oh Yeah vertical vibrating cock ring. So this one you can see that it has the vertical stimulation. So this one, while you are in missionary and penetrating, it rubs up and down against her clit. So this one has the little ribs for it. You can,
Ribs for her pleasure.
yeah. So you can put that a little bit closer
Ain't
for
no
them to be able to
separate
see.
condoms.
Yeah, and that one is 20.
Damn, I'm getting good at this. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid man had a condom. Oh yeah.
Now I do have multiple Cal exotic cock rings. Now we have the dual clip flicker, but we also have the beaded enhancement ring. So with the dual clip flicker, this one is actually I like the dual cock rings. With the dual cock rings, you'll see that the upper ring here, that is where the penis goes. This lower ring goes around the balls. So it lifts the, and I've seen some of you niggas nuts. They droopy, they could use a boost. This helps. So especially if you got them real long nuts that be slapping like way too hard. Cause I've asked niggas that with big nuts. I'm like, that don't get uncomfortable with your shit like slapping like that, like all the time. Like that don't hurt. Like because I know when we don't wear a bra and we running, how our titties feel bouncing up and down like that. So I feel like niggas with heavy nuts, that shit can hurt them too. This helps.
They out here selling nut
This
catchers.
helps. So it does come with a removable bullet. So you can see at the top where here, Tone. At the top, it has the tongue flicker for the clit again. Yeah. So most of the cock rings that I have, those are for dual stimulation that for both his and her pleasure. Okay. Here you go. And then for the beaded cock ring, you'll see that it has beads in that upper inner circle to stimulate around the shaft. So that one is 22 and the dual clip flicker is 26.
We gonna get you pre-made advertisement commercials like The Price is Right. Like when dog get ready to play the game, they name off everything.
All right. Next up, damn, this is so short. You can't even.
Drop it low.
Yeah, drop it low. Damn, that's still two.
Wait
Let
a
me pull
second.
it back.
Now move it.
Shut up. All right. So this is 50 Shades of Grey brand, and this is the Relentless Vibrations remote control.
Wait a minute, are we talking 50 Shades like the book or the movie? Because the movie was trash.
I mean, that's just a brand that they is,
Oh, okay.
you know. But yeah, so this one is another remote control cock ring. Now this one is a lot more sturdy. This is how we were talking about being able to stretch and give you like a little bit more pressure.
Right.
But this is a dual. So this is one of the ones that wraps around the shaft of the penis and the balls. And it still is remote control. So y'all can have like a double, like when y'all on date night, like she got the remote to his in her pocket. He got the remote to hers in his pocket and made the best motherfucker win.
So for every question you answer right, you get a buzz.
On your balls?
So he gets one because you gotta remember it's on both.
Yeah.
So
So
this
she
one,
can have on remote control panties. And
and
then he can have this on.
you
And
know,
then it's you just buzz a motherfucker when you feel like it.
yeah, like as the date goes on, the question's starting to sound good, and they turn you on. You hit the button, let you know you saying the right things.
Yep. So a lot of times, when we see people talking about date night
That was a
and
party.
having toys for date night, it's always the remote control panties. Well, you can definitely have a remote control cock ring and pull the same thing.
Hey, you should make a Valentine's Day bundle called Now It's a Party, and it has both of those in there with a few other goodies.
That's actually good because I've been putting together, trying to figure out my bundle ideas because we know that it's coming
What
soon.
button did you hit?
The one that said correct answer.
Yeah. But this one is 60.
Damn, that's gonna be an expensive ass bundle.
Hey, man.
Yeah, if it's worth it, it's worth it. So how much does a remote control panties cost?
It depends on which ones.
Which one would you think would be the quality to match that?
The quality to match that, I would say that that would be the Satisfier Little Secret. Those are 70.
Okay, so that's about right in the
Yeah,
price.
because like with the Satisfier brand, the reason why I like those is because the other ones are just bullets and a pair of panties.
Right.
But with this one, it is actually you can wear them in any panties that
See,
you
and
already
and
own.
that's cool. That way you already got on. So like somebody like you who's selling the sexy lingerie, cute panty set with it. You get that one. That way you can put the bullet in it, no matter what panties
But
they
it's
are.
not a bullet.
Well, whatever the thing is.
So just say y'all out is anniversary dinner, right?
Right.
She's already dressed.
Right.
So you slide this, across the table, got her open it up. She goes in the bathroom, puts it on. It's not something that like she has to know to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it has like a little magnetic plate. So
Mm.
it connects whatever panties
Ah.
you have on. You can always switch it. Like the ones that are sold, like those are made for, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I like the Satisfier. I also like the Satisfier brand because not only are you able to control it with the remote? Now the little secret has the remote to it. The sexy secret is just the app.
Mm.
So whether you want to use the remote or app control, I would personally want to be able to just, click while I'm whatever,
Right.
on the actual remote.
Right.
But the thing about all of the Satisfier products, when you use the Satisfier Connect app, you are able to do so much. Um, Remember when you had to go to that training like down in Texas?
Right.
You could have been controlling her shit from there.
True.
You didn't have to be here.
We were separated. Could have did a little FaceTime.
Right.
Get the phone. Oh, I feel you. I
Yeah.
see what you get.
So,
Hey, you can put together $200 kit for me.
yep. So being able to control it from anywhere in the world, like that's dope as fuck to me. And for the ladies, you can make your own vibration patterns. So if you're like, and it's not strong enough, or I don't like that kind of rhythm of it, you can create your own. Or shit, you might be like, damn, I'm a hood rat, nigga. I need some shit with some bass in it. You could take your favorite fucking Boosie or Webby song and turn that shit into a vibration.
Dog, if you use
Hey, Court Boo.
dog, if you use back that ass up by juvenile as your vibration tone, you a wild hood bitch. Like you
So then we got your traditional pocket pussies. All right. We got the Mr.
puppet.
Marcus personal fluffer and Noches Latinas.
So you can get some chocolate cooch or some Latin cooch.
That is correct. I'm trying to get better because I don't have a lot of vanilla products on my site and I really have
That's
to
cool.
start doing that. I have to get into the habit of adding, white dildos and vaginas and things on there so that I
Yeah.
can expand
Yeah. And you
uh
got some
my
people who
audience.
and you got them women who might want some white dick, but just don't actually want the real white dick. So hey, give them
Right.
choices.
Yep. So the Mr. Marcus is 20 and the little taco bean here is 16.
Little taco. That little little pussy
But
pack of
again,
power.
like I'm gonna keep making them feel these.
So on, if you was gifted one of those,
See, and this one is
would you
this
want
is a perfect example. Like, see how this one seems like it's slim, like it's not that big,
it
like the
look like a
hole.
it look like a chocolate burrito.
Like the hole doesn't seem that wide, but it stretches so much.
It's a Choco Taco.
Give yourself a gym.
See, and then they even mold the little lips and shit for you. But yeah, like it does. The whole stretched so far, so that's not something that you have to worry about. And then like with these, like it comes with
Prelude.
it gives you like a little sample packet
Hmm.
of the refresh powder. Now I actually sell the refresh powder.
Wait.
Now
What?
what this does, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So when you buy pocket pussies, because of the type of material that they are, I'll take it out. To like see like they stretch. So your dick will go in there, trust me. But because of the material that it is, you're going to wash it once you're done with it. You don't want the material to get gummy. So after you wash it and it dries, like you want to just sprinkle a little bit of the refresh powder on there to make sure that it doesn't get gummy and tacky.
Smart. Very smart. Did you wrap it up like a burrito to go
Yeah.
with a soda on the side? And your little seasoning pack. Yeah, I one.
Then for $30, we have the hot chocolate Alexis. Now this one again is a pocket pussy, but it is a vibrating pocket pussy, so it does come with a bullet.
Bullets are everywhere.
Yeah, but that's what I've been trying to tell guys. Like, y'all got options too. So see,
So you
this
best
one here has the bullet
You
for
can
you to
mark.
be able to insert. It's like a little slot up here at the top. So dick goes here in the bottom, and then bullet goes in that top hole so that it vibrates while you're stroking yourself with it. Talking about y'all ain't got no options. What?
That's because a lot of men are closed minded. Oh, shame.
Then you got the big dogs.
The main squeeze. Hey, I know her.
Honey Gold. Yeah. So, with these are ultra skin strokers. Now, ultra skin is like some of the best feeling shit ever. Like with the dildos and the pocket pussies, like the material is fucking insane. These are bigger. I don't really feel like taking these out. I don't have to because you can see the case in here, on the outside. So, how it works? One is a booty hole. This
It's
one
a
is a
booty
booty
hole.
hole. Yeah. This
It's a
one is a
fuck
booty hole.
hole. I was gonna say fuck hole ass.
Yeah, and then this one is Honey Gold's molded vagina. But yeah, so with these strokers, these are super dope because with these, they have pressure plates. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So while you were stroking it, there is a upper pressure plate, and you press down on it if you want to make it tighter as you stroke. So if you feel like, you know what, all right, I want a little bit more pressure because I feel like I'm about to come, then you just press down on that pressure plate at the top, and it makes the pocket pussy mold tighter around your dick to give you extra stimulation. I don't feel like doing this because I don't remember how to put this thing back in here. Okay, never mind because they taped it and I can't get it out. I didn't know they tape it. I got a demo on that, huh? So I started an OnlyFans, for Commerce Candy Closet, to be able to unbox and do like product demonstrations and stuff, like to show you how things work. That way I won't be getting suspended and shit all the goddamn time. Now, if there are certain items that you actually want to see how good the shit works, like for example, a rose, you want to see me with a rose, then those videos are not free and you definitely have to pay for those. Okay. But the honey go is 60 and the booty hole is 48. But they are heavy duty and they are really, 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 really good. I've sold a couple of these and the guys really like them, especially because of the size. And now on to the penis pumps.
Big man's pump.
Can you not, bro? The Apollo. The Apollo. All right. So, penis pumps.
Johnson enlarger.
Now, the Apollo is actually an automatic penis pump. So, with this one, you can get automatic pressure with the touch of a button. You don't have to sit there and like manually pump it. A lot of people are not really familiar with penis pumps. They do help you with being able to not just achieve, because a lot of guys, y'all are able to get erections on your own. It helps with being able to build up endurance and give you stronger and laster longing erections, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like if penis pumps had a commercial, they would use Joe Budden song.
Pump, pump, pump it up.
Yes.
Yeah, it do fit.
Pump, pump, pump it up.
Apollo.
And the fact that
Make your dick
I
fatter.
watched the story and Just Blaze revealed that Joe Budden's second verse on Pump It Up was originally about his hand. Yes. So I like the part when he be like, my jump off don't get mad that I go out so much. He was like, my hand doesn't get mad that I go out so much. My hand doesn't want nothing on Valentine's Day. Like it was fucking weird.
So the whole thing was about masturbating.
Apparently, like
Eh,
Wow.
look, if Next can make a whole song about getting hard on in the club, I think Joe Buttons is okay with making a song about masturbating.
Well, all right, and there you have it. So, um, again, we have the automatic penis pump, but this one is the big man's pump. Now, the reason why it is called that is because it has an extra long cylinder. For those that are a little bit more blessed. Now, it does have multi-size rings, so you'll have a medium, large, and extra large ring. This is basically the seal that you'll put over it so that the pressure can build up in there, and it is a manual pump, so you will need to squeeze it. But this goes up to 12 inches.
pump
Three
it up.
sizes of soft donuts for the perfect fit.
Never looking at donuts the same.
Soft donuts. That just sounds distasteful.
So the big man's pump is 55 and the automatic pump is, I'm sorry, 45, and the big man's pump is
All right, so for the
because I
pumping,
accidentally switched them
so
back and
for
forth.
so for the people who don't understand, how does a pump actually work? Like, what is it actually doing to the penis? Is it drawing the blood up? Is it
Yeah.
sucking the air?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay,
Is creating a vacuum seal, and it is drawing blood to the penis for an erection.
so it's a quick fix to get hard real quick.
Yeah. Or just to, like I said, like to increase the strength of the erection. So like use a penis pump and then put a cock ring on after. And then just
Will I come harder?
cause maybe you missed the liquor store and you ain't got no Hennessy to, you know what I'm saying, to get you up.
That's disgusting.
The pump or Hennessy?
Hennessy.
Okay,
It is. It tastes like fucking
liquid cardboard.
yeah.
Man, if you was to put cardboard and some water in a blender, Hennessy, boom, there you have it. I've solved all of life's little problems.
Yeah. So that concludes our male toy segment. I actually because I didn't bring everything that I have for fellas. I wanted to focus on like the actual toys. But I do have male enhancement products such as the Stud 100 desensitizing spray and the Optimum Rock Hard cream. Those are desensitizing sprays and creams. Is basically to help you from nutting fast. So it does, desensitize you, not to the point where you just can't feel the pussy at all, but it does make it where your penis isn't as sensitive to where you just can't hold that nut back.
Them two pumps and a grind can last a little longer.
Yeah, because I mean, and that's honestly what I'm about to close this show out with. Which topic I'm about to close this show out with. I don't understand how we are in our 30s. Like, we not old at all. And y'all be so okay with this old ass sex. Like, I really be seeing motherfuckers like, well, shit, I ain't fucking more than 10 minutes. All right. I'm like, what the fuck kind of fucking is y'all having? Like, I can't see sex being good and me being like, whoo, 10 minutes? That was enough. So y'all really got to be having some trash ass boring sex if that shit is only 10 minutes. And I don't care who try to say otherwise, cuz there is no way that you are achieving ultimate orgasm and satisfaction and just being done in 10 minutes.
For how long should the sex last?
It's not even so much of how long it should last, like it's a specified, like, oh, well, it has to be 30 minutes, it has to be 45 minutes. I just know that 10, 15, 20 minutes, like, that ain't it. Like, that's the warm up period,
Man,
bro.
maybe that's
Like, bro, it take 10 minutes to warm up a car in Wisconsin winter.
but that's for you though. Maybe they 10 minutes and they good. Just saying.
Yo, there's no way that
And I feel like
your sex can't be lit in 10 minutes.
I feel like 10 minutes is That's not even. Is that counting foreplay?
But that's what I'm saying. Like niggas be
Because
like,
if
man,
that's
10 minutes,
10
whatever.
minutes
Like,
counting foreplay, you should go back to the drawing board because I don't know what you're doing.
no. Like, bro, if you come in and think that you finna fuck me for 10 minutes, like the rest of the time that I feel like I should have got out of you for fucking, we finna go rounds in the street.
This nigga said you go fight him.
Yeah. How long is a typical boxing match?
I
About
think I think
an
each
hour.
round is like 2 minutes.
If you go
It
all
ain't
the
2 minutes.
rounds,
It's
it's
like
3
2 or 3.
minutes.
It's like 2 or 3 minutes a
It's like
round.
2 or 3 minutes around.
So we go 12 rounds. I guess 12 times 3 apparently.
Okay. They all right, 3 minutes, you confirming?
I'm checking now.
Yeah, I believe the average round is about 3 minutes. It's just like UFC. A championship fight is a 5 minute round, right?
Yeah.
And an average fight in UFC is a 3 minute round when there's no belt
Could
on the line.
right. Yeah. So you're looking at anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes.
Right.
Okay. So if you think that you finna give me 10
Yep.
minutes of sex,
15 3-minute rounds with 14 1 minute
15
interval.
rounds.
A total length of a normal can go 15. Most go
Really? I
12.
thought that was 12.
Yeah, most of them go 12, but some cases I guess they used to go 15.
Yeah, they used to go 15 rounds back in the day.
Yeah.
That was back when like Tyson was out here
Yeah, but
knocking
Tyson
niggas
was
out.
knocking niggas out by 3, so we never realized it was 15.
Right.
It wasn't until
$60 fight.
we didn't realize it was 15 until, we realized that Floyd Mayweather dances for 8 of them. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
but yeah, a
So
whole boxing match is about 48 minutes.
so Sarita said that part I agree. 10 ain't it. Yeah, but I feel like if you come in and we fuck in 10 minutes, you're like, oh, all right, man, that was good. Like, and you like done. Oh nigga, we finna box for at least 20. So you go ahead, get your water, get your stretches in, do whatever you need to do to collect your bearings. But I'm finna get this energy out one way or another. Like
I think
it
that's what it
takes
is.
me longer than 10 minutes to get the hair off my pussy, bro.
I think what it is men
It
get their
takes
nut
me
off and
longer
they
than 10
done.
minutes to shower before my dick appointment.
I think
It usually takes me longer than 10 minutes to drive to the destination of which we are about to have this appointment.
I think when people
Sex.
or when dudes say 10 minutes, hopefully, I can't speak for all dudes, but hopefully when they say 10 minutes, that's just the actual act of my dick in the vagina. But it took us, an allotted 25 to 30 minutes to get to that.
I don't care.
So which should add to a grand total of we've been here 45 minutes. But I gave you all this time of foreplay. So now when I fuck you for 10 minutes, everything should pan out.
Bro, you can't even, like, do you even make it to a second position in 10 minutes?
I don't know. I guess it depends on who you're talking to.
That's what I'm
Depends on who
like.
you
No,
fucking.
no.
It
No.
also depends on
Some
how old
people
you
ain't
are too.
fucking.
Don't bring that shit to me. Like, and that be a thing. Like, niggas try to fuck me all the time. That is not a brag because niggas will fuck a wet paper bag. What I'm saying
I
is,
seen
will.
it.
I will not. And what kind of shit? We're not glossing past that. We're gonna come back to that, Tone. You're a
What
wild nigga, but nah, I don't want to know.
what I mean by that is I've seen niggas who want to get nuts off so bad they don't give a fuck what they put their dick in.
yeah. But
I thought you meant an actual wet paper bag.
Nah, fam. Plastic bag, maybe. Cause niggas ran out of condoms and they was doing wild shit.
who is this person
What person?
on Snap? How they just snapping me and we not friends?
Mm.
Oh, spam. Hey there, baby. I found you on Snapchat and you seem sort of like my type. LOL. Anyway, look at my story and let me know if my looks or add me on sex. My username there is sexy sweet 19. Okay. Spam. How you
Sexy,
Holly
sweet
Bannister?
19.
So a chick is sending a OnlyFans chick.
But it's not even on
It's your name, your man.
my Cummer Walker thing. It's like on my regular one. So
Yeah, that's spam.
yeah.
Spamtastic.
Yeah, but I don't that's not
Jiggy.
no shit that I want parts of. Like I don't want any dick that takes less time to get than it does for me to fucking prepare for it. Like I will get mad and I will definitely just I will embarrass you. So I really wish niggas quit doing that. Cause everybody thinks that they can handle the person that they trying to fuck.
Dolly keep calling me to come back to the streets.
Um, don't make me sick. But every person thinks that they can handle the person that they trying to fuck. Like it's it's an ego thing. It's like the whole Jay-Z thing. Everybody's like, well, what was he supposed to say? That it's somebody that can beat him? And I feel like that's how niggas feel with sex. They feel like they can't admit that they can't handle every ass. They can't handle
No,
every
it's
pussy.
not.
So they feel like they have to say, man, I could fuck the shit out of any bitch.
No, it's okay to know. It's okay to know your limitations.
They don't though.
I think if you know your limitations, it'll keep you out of bad situations,
I do too.
and it'll keep you out of those situations of embarrassing yourself.
And speaking of said situation,
Because
hold on.
when you realize that you can't fuck every chick, then you will realize that you can't fuck every chick the same. But
So
who am I? I'm just a fat nigga that like hot wings.
so one thing that happened to me since we weren't able to record was we all know how I've talked about the guy that just nut too quick. Like he had 3 strikes, and I just after that point I said no.
Yo,
You can't even pay me to work with you. Like I don't want no parts. It's trash. It's I was brutally honest. But for whatever reason, he would keep trying. So y'all know how I was advertising when I got in, the stud 100 and the rock hard cream. So he purchased the stud 100 from me. He still hasn't used it. So he thought that it would be a good idea to inbox me on Twitter and ask if I could give him another chance and if he could, test out the spray with me. No, I'm completely turned off. Like you're a terrible person. Not like not a bad person. It's just you got to learn to respect boundaries. Like if I've already told you like I don't want to sleep with you again, like there's absolutely positively nothing you can do or say. Like respect my no and keep it moving. He doesn't do that. Unfortunately, he is a Gemini, and I don't know what it is, but it's always this thing where niggas have made it seem like, well, women have made it seem like Gemini niggas really be having, this bomb ass sex, and because my brother's a Gemini, he be having bitches just dumb dizzy. I'm like, all right, maybe it's true because I'm a Gemini female and I know how people are and I know how sexual we are, as humans. Like our sex drives are ridiculous. The Gemini dick that I had was not all that. Okay. And I've tried it multiple times and it wasn't hitting for what y'all said it was. But this particular person decided that he was going to inbox me on Christmas, on fucking Christmas, to ask me if I can give him a reference. And I'm like, for what? Because we definitely ain't never had no job together other than OnlyFans. And he says for other content creators. You nut fast as fuck, literally in less than a minute every time, and you want me to give you a reference. I disrespectfully reclined. He blocked me. Oh, we're just talking about how dude, the quick comer, asked me for a reference.
Reference.
A reference.
A reference.
He asked me for the one that I've told several times that his dick was trash. Asked me for a reference.
What?
He basically tried to use my site as his way in, like, well, if you can give me a chance, whatever, and then we can use this, right? Like that helps you because that gets to promo your products. No, because I don't want to be like you trash. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it at all. Like it's literally no benefit because I wouldn't enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy it, then it's gonna show in my content. If it shows in my content, I'm not gonna want to post it. And if I don't want to post it, then I've done it for absolutely fucking nothing. No. Juan, can you please hand me another bottle of water? But on Christmas, he asked, he says, can I use you as a reference? I thought it was done. First of all, nigga, I should wrap it around like. So, He asked me, he's like, for other content creators, you don't have to talk about my performance. Just about me being professional when working type shit.
What's wrong with niggas?
So for y'all listening, if you've ever been fired or if you were to be fired, is that the job that you use for a reference? I just want to know.
I mean, yeah, because they can't disclose what you were fired for.
Mm-mm, I don't risk it.
I mean,
I
I
know.
don't, but
I know that they're not supposed to.
that don't mean they won't.
But how do you really know?
Yeah, that's why I tell people, jobs I wasn't there,
So
or I don't tell them I was
now
fired.
by this time, like I was pissed. I was irritated because I've told you several times that I don't want to work with you. I don't want shit to do with you. I try to be nice. I try to be civil because it's like, it ain't like, you fought me or, just like called me out my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be civil because it's just, I don't want to work with you. You can't put your dick in me because it's trash. It's fucking garbage. So I'm like, all right, I'm sir. If I don't want to work with you, why would I lie in a reference to someone else? Like, because I can't talk about you being professional because
You're not
you
professional.
was inexperienced. You didn't perform well. Your communication sucked on more than one occasion. And you breached our contract by that little shit you tried to pull on Twitter to let people know that we worked together after you knew that part of our agreement was you couldn't advertise with me on Twitter. You couldn't advertise with me anywhere except your paid OnlyFans. That was it. You've literally given me every single reason not to work with you.
Did you tell him this?
Yeah, this is everything I told him after he asked me to be his reference. Everything I told him.
No, bro, you suck.
I'm like, so I wouldn't want somebody lying to me about, somebody like if they, if I came to them like, hey, how was it working with, yada, yada, yada. I want them to be 100 with me because I don't want to put myself in a situation as weak as fuck. If they decide to work with you on their own, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not finna lie and make it seem like you were a nigga that I would work with. First of all, why am I giving you a reference if I won't even work with you again? Like, I'm not even posting content with you. That would be my red flag. Like, this bitch telling me he cool to work with, but I don't even see her working with him.
Right.
No. So it made me mad because I feel like, this is how I feel about you and your sex. You know that I feel like you trash. You know that I don't want to sleep with you again. You know I don't want to work with you. You know I want nothing to do with you in this capacity. But I feel like you want people to know that we filmed together so bad that you were willing to just show that I said that you're terrible. Just so you could be like, well, I filmed with Cumber Walker before. It's not that serious, bro. At all. So it got to the point that after everything that I said, that I just told y'all, what do y'all think his response was?
So, can you still send that reference over?
Most definitely said that.
Close. He said, well, I'll just use your paragraph as the reference. Thanks for the review.
It didn't sound like a good paragraph.
That paragraph definitely
That's why I
sounds
said,
like.
dog, you that thirsty for people to know you. You know what?
I think that's the equivalent to like when
The
motherfuckers
Hughes said,
just.
well, I won't show your name or picture, just a paragraph. That literally doesn't benefit you, so you're lying. And then he blocked me after that.
I feel like this is the equivalent to like when you want people to know that you slept with someone, so you just kind of randomly always pop up on some bullshit. Like, why? Why do you want people to know that we had sex this bad, fam?
That bad to the point where you are willing to show people that I said that you're fucking garbage.
Like, can you not get
And
no?
it's not something that I just said that day. I've been telling you this for for almost a year now. It's been almost a year, a consistent year that I said, bro, you'll never touch me again because it was garbage. I tried to work with you. I tried to, give you a chance. You did all of this and then had the nerve to be like, oh, well, it was just my anxiety. Nigga, if you got them kind of issues, then you don't need to try to be in front of nobody's camera. You made it seem like you were just experienced and knew what you was doing. So now he tries to get ahead of it because he already know that I talk about him coming fast. So when he would tweet, like somebody like they made a post and they was like, "Do you come fast?" Like just a random tweet, and he retweeted and was like, "I do." Or he'd be like, "Well, I'm gonna for sure come fast at such and such, but I'm gonna come right back with it." So now he always talk about him coming fast because he tried to get ahead of it. Why ain't nobody thinking about you?
Rub the first one out, nigga.
I think fam should pick another profession. Like maybe he should get like a desk job or some shit. Hey, we hiring if he need a job.
He definitely just
Cause fucking ain't your sport, my guy.
because we've talked about this before as far as with if somebody's sex is trash, how many chances do you give him or her? And I'm like, okay, I will try, depending on what the issue is, I will try at least twice. Because the first time it can be nerves or whatever, especially with me, because it's like usually by the time I fuck somebody, like they have been trying for a long time. So then when I'm finally like, all right, fuck it, it might catch him off guard. Like, damn, man, I'm finally get the fucker. You know what I'm saying? Gotta. I get it. So that second time we do it, if you just if it's trash, then it's just I'm just gonna assume that it's trash, and I don't want to do it a third time. The only reason I tried again with him was because content, and I'm like, with the public location and shit that he had access to, I'm like, that was something that made up for the fact that he was weak, but it wasn't enough, and I just couldn't continue with that. So after the third time of him bombing, I just told him go to hell. So yeah,
Well, now he's
I
told.
think more people should do that though. I think more people should start doing and giving sex references.
Well, now he's telling you to go to hell because he's blocked you.
He had. Well, what's funny? He unblocked me. I don't know why people do that. They block you and then they unblock you. Like, bro, if I'm blocked, just leave me blocked. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward for the first episode of the new year. New Year, same hoe. So much more to come this year.
Oh, that's nasty.
Especially this week as I will resuming filming for OnlyFans tomorrow. Like I said, my partner, he had COVID. I had to wait for him to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get rid of that sicky icky. Um, but now we are good to go, and we got so much shit coming up, man. Like I'm excited about it. Like I've put together a lot of different like scenarios, locations, scenes. Like it's all about work now. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to onlyfans.com/cummer CUMMER_Walker WALKER. That's onlyfans.com/Cummer_Walker. It is $18.75 a month, but once you subscribe, you get all of my pics and videos stemming all the way back from the beginning in 2019 up until now, plus any new content that I drop for the next 30 days during your subscription. So I do not do pay-per-view messaging. You don't have to worry about like, damn man, she whacking her OnlyFans is, it's almost $20, and then I'm gonna have to go in and pay all this money for extra videos. That's not how it works on mine. Though I may be changing it. I don't know. I like my price structure because it gets a lot of the cheap niggas out of the way. I don't have to worry about, niggas that only subscribe when it's a fucking $5 special, but you niggas still don't tip. I hate you niggas. I do. I know I shouldn't say that because it's technically support, but I really wish y'all just would not subscribe sometimes. I need to put a limit on people. Like when I find out how to filter people, like to know that they're not tippers and they only come around when it's cheap, but they never leave a tip. When I find out how to block you niggas, I can just smell freedom from the cheapskates. But anyway, if you were not able to catch the full live, make sure you catch us every single Tuesday on all streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Are we on Pandora yet? Did that go through yet? If it didn't, it's fine. I just need to know because I don't want
No,
to advertise it if it hasn't.
no.
All right, so we're not on Pandora, but we on
for you, it
Amazon
ain't
and
popping
many
up.
others. Um, if you are listening on streaming sites, you should definitely come back and check out our live video. Get the replay. Make sure you join the Hoecially Aqua group on Facebook so that you can see all of the wonderful goodies that I showed off today. I know you guys like to listen through your headphones while you're at work, but you might see something that you like and head over to www.comerscandycloset.com to make your purchases. I have actually updated my delivery policy as well. So I want to go ahead and be clear about that. So my deliveries are based on zip codes. So when you enter your zip code at checkout, I do deliver to all 532 zip codes in Milwaukee County. Based on your zip code, that will give you what your delivery fee is at checkout. For example, if you are in like 53218, 53225, 53209, like those areas, you have a $25 minimum that you will need to meet in order to qualify for local delivery. Otherwise, your order will be shipped to you. If you spend $50 and above, then you will qualify for free delivery. If you are on the south side, I believe it's like 53215, like those area codes. That will require a $50 minimum purchase in order for me to get my black ass up and drive all the way to you for delivery. And then if you make a purchase of $75 and above, then you qualify for free delivery. So it's all automated. So as soon as you put in, your zip code on the shipping page and the options generate, it'll give you all the information that you need. So if you are not getting a delivery option at checkout and you do have a 532 zip code, that just means that you didn't meet the delivery minimum for the order for that specific zip code. So make sure you go check out www.comerscandycloset.com. Once again, I just added some bomb ass lingerie. I will be restocking Flower Power and Double Up, and I got some new stuff coming. I ain't gonna post it yet, because folks be biting like sharks out here, but it's all right.
Ooh, shark has fangs.
Yep. So until next time, we got a hoe and happy new year.
We got a hoe. We